I restart the stream.
So Andre Gray and Leon Bailey back in in the starting 11 tonight, Biggs. So I mean, you're Gladbach supposed to bust.
Yo, we're going for the win tonight. We're going for the win.
You know, listen, but players on the field and the game off. Kick off already. Andre Gray up at top. Reggaeboyz looking for a victory. Wait, start off fast, see? Is it something that Nicholas Nelson, a man who wild up the Jamaican Premier League junior last year, got some minutes in a frigid Canada and just get take off at halftime?
I think it was unfortunate. I mean, what more did Paul Hall expect?
Yeah, and I mean to have the man them play, why rough away, eh? Man them just drop them on the street in the frigid condition where some man no want play.
Are we still? Hold on there. Let's see what's going on over here. So
0-0 so far, family. I mean, just you know, actually trying, Honduras actually had a chance there, trying to got behind the defense. Honduras definitely coming hard, looking to press the Reggaeboyz. Ball is with Blake. Trying to watch multiple games at the time because, keeping an eye on this Jamaica versus Honduras game. But really, I'm also very curious to see what happened between USA and Costa Rica. Leon Bailey into the box. Bailey, send it in, headed out. Bailey picks it back up inside the box. Bailey with a shot over the crossbar.
very fast start though by Jamaica,
Yeah.
as expected. Like I said, I always predicted a 4-0 game or 4-1.
What for the Reggaeboyz?
Yeah,
And a victory like this, what does it do for you? And I mean, what does that indicate to you?
it indicate growth to me. It definitely
Uh,
going to indicate growth. It going to tell me that we are growing. And Paul Hall seems to have the pulse of the team.
so interestingly, Hall went with Topi tonight at left back, Junior.
Because I
Uh,
remember, well, yeah, that's very. I mean, maybe because he already seen what he wants from Lehigh. So I think Lehigh did do well at the left back, right?
yeah, but Lehigh, he seems like he switched Lehigh over to the other side.
Well, because we need a right back.
And so I'm to Javian Brown, he's injured.
Not sure if he's injured, but as Javian, as Jamaica, as always, looks susceptible down the right side, right?
Yeah, I don't see him in the squad here. I mean I don't see him on the bench either. I've got link up Javi and management to see how I'm doing.
As
And
Honduras has a breakaway, 3 versus 3. There's 2 versus 1. Shot and push wide.
weird.
I, I think he touch it. Don't never touch it.
Yeah, a shot there from Rodriguez.
Blake definitely touch it wide.
Yo, all right. So, why positional awareness as a junior? Three Jamaican defenders, and every man had crashed to the ball.
Yeah.
Every man, we're ball watching family. Let's see. The referee did not give a corner kick, or did he?
Him never give
Still
a
checking.
corner. Which is
Checking on the checking on uh Honduran player checking on Acosta.
And we're back,
That,
people. We had a drop in service. That was actually the house Wi-Fi. The drop, but it's back.
yeah, back. So you have Lehigh King, Maria Patopi, Low Williams, Morrison.
I'm putting in the prediction, people. Put in the predictions. What are your predictions? I'm predicting 4-0, 4-1 Jamaica. I'm predicting 4-1. We're winning 4-1 to them.
Ball is with Lehigh.
We do like Lehigh went back to the left wing.
Yeah, but it seems like he has a tendency to want to stay on that side.
You see,
We'll see how
sometimes in
this.
Jamaica play kick and run down.
Ball sent long by Andre Blake, chested down by Gray.
Ball.
Yeah, Andre Greg for a big trouble, man. Him have some moves, you know. Greg really high, running at
Give me a card, ref.
and a heavy touch.
Give me a card, ref.
Heavy touch there from Gregory. Was able to recover.
How ironic
Ball,
he meant that the whole
yeah.
qualification being behind you. Pause. I know you have a delay.
Corner kick to Reggaeboyz. Ball ricocheted of Santos. Lopez in goal directing traffic.
Put in the predictions, people. What's your predictions for the game? I said 4-0 Jamaica.
BL is standing over the corner. Send it in. Headed out by Vargas. And a shot by the Reggaeboyz over the top. Junior, we also have to talk before this night over, or maybe Sunday show thing. We have to discuss Chile and how this golden era of Chile crashed out at the World Cup last night. But just, that shot was by Speedy Williams. But that Chile team, the Bravo, Sanchez, Vargas, Isla, Beauchesjour, Medel, Vidal, boy, them left some wonderful memories over the years, and to see them last night, man, this is the end.
Yeah, but I mean, it took too long to get to the end. As Bailey win the ball in 3-1, 3-on-1 here in the box. Must
Daniel
be a goal.
Green,
Has to be a goal. What
fine Green, and a shot by Green.
What a bug!
Before we castigate Green, we'll make sure the ball never was the ball properly passed.
What a bug!
Because he had to take a touch. All right, what you saying? Should I kick him one time like him is not a left foot player?
You take a touch and you stand up in front. You're one-on-one with the keeper from the penalty spot. Let's put the ball to a corner. Come on, man.
Rosales.
Come on, Daniel. You should put that away, man.
What you say? If it's Atafarai that would have scored?
No, Atafarai would even reach down in time.
Vargas and Pereira playing it around. Fine, Rosales. Rosales to Acosta, long ball over. What a control,
Beautiful control. Beautiful offside.
Control, Lopez.
Beautiful control.
Offside. Or the ball is what? Out?
See the ball, yeah, man. Come on, Green, man. Oh,
yeah, I'm sure do better. Good ball. Excellent that ball that by Leon Bailey. I don't want Craig Butler and Leon Bailey fan girls and fan boys and come call me down.
Well, I can go ahead and say that's the reason why we don't have Flow Sports anymore.
Well, it may be, but I mean, at the end of the day, we'll call it what it is.
Yeah.
Excellent ball.
Big ball.
Excellent ball by Leon Bailey. I'm not join the hype and be no chorus for nobody, but excellent ball by Leon Bailey.
And he won the ball in a high spot and brought it down. So all around good play, but should have done better, Green. That should have been 1-0 Jamaica.
Yeah, throw into Honduras. Junior, 2012, 2014, 2018, 2022. Why the campaigns them are, I don't even remember. The campaigns them failures and failures and failures. 2002, 6, 10, 14, 18,
Um,
22.
some of those failures were not failures per se, because
Hold on,
Jamaica
brother.
is
As long if you don't make the World Cup, is a failure.
no
The objective is to make the
Jamaica is
World
not
Cup.
ordained to go to the World Cup every World Cup, right?
It's not about RD and the objective. So we join the race for.
No, I
You
mean
know, see,
some teams join the race and them know realistically we can't make it to the World Cup. I think this campaign definitely was a failure because I think this is the most talented team Jamaica has ever put together.
yeah, and that's an insult. The foul on
Insult
Ravel
to who?
Morrison in the midfield. Acosta foul Morrison. Talk about most talented team.
This is the
Baseball
most
what?
talented team Jamaica. We've had this discussion.
Ball is
Altiman
with
Butler
Bailey.
has come on the show and agreed with me. A member
Well,
of
so
that
that
team.
meant nothing. Nansen and Butler said that in
Watch
3
Green
years,
again.
Jan Bailey with the best player. Ball through the green. Green shot. All right. Yeah, Green need to sort out him shooting thing because it's not going to work. He's getting into
Big up
space.
Kervin.
He's getting into space. The Green need to do better.
Well, not really. I mean, that's a tight angle, and goalkeeper did cover his angles well.
You know what's the idea there, Junior? Why do better? Quickness.
Quickness,
As
yes.
a striker, you have to move quickly.
True.
And so you're not supposed to look where the goal there. You're supposed to know where the goal there.
Yeah,
You
well,
don't move.
It's going to take a special shot to score from there.
Yeah.
Now, the better decision would be for him try to chip it over the keeper up on the far post.
Yeah, because the keeper came out.
Right, the keeper is outside of his 6-yard box. But
Santos pushing forward for Honduras. Ball is with Rosales.
I do remember to hit
Pereira.
the like button and subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe, please.
Yeah, Junior. So while we are doing the watch along, you said this is the most talented team.
This is the most talented
And
team.
you are not the only one me here, so me here other Jamaicans. So what is this based on from your perspective? What is the benchmark for most talented?
Player availability is a big one. And in terms of talent available to us. We have players that are not even in the 18 that we can say should have been here, right? Shamar Nicholson should have been playing. We have a wealth of talent right now compared to the 1998 team.
Yeah, but when Shamar Nicholson play, we never scoring about goals either.
Well,
I thought about wealth of talent. Where's this talent? Where was this talent when Javon is missing in Costa Rica?
no, but you see, that's why I'm considering it a failure. The Damani Ralph team. I don't remember what year it was when Damani Ralph team I think them never get out of the semi-final round. It wasn't a good side. It just wasn't a good team. This is a good team. This is a good collection of players.
A good collection of players. It's
And-
potential.
Huh?
You know what I mean? None of these teams will never measure up to the 98 teams.
In terms of accomplishment, no. But in
No,
terms
I
of
mean-
overall talent, yes.
This thing about talent, you know. I mean,
All
talent
right.
is,
So hear this then. Hear this.
yeah.
The 1994 Brazil World Cup winning team.
Here we go.
The
Here we go.
98
We're going to stick to Jamaica now.
No, hold
By
on,
the way,
hold on.
football
Hold
family,
on. The
0-0-0.
1998 Brazil side is a bigger side than the 94 World Cup winning team.
98 Brazil side.
Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Gilberto Silva, Elba, them man there.
And 94 was Romario.
Romario
the
Bebito, a long shot from Honduras tipped over the bar by Blake.
Shot! Punched away by Wait, a Rodriguez that a test goalie?
Tejada.
Tejada from deep. The 94 Brazil side, Bebeto.
Bebeto Romario.
Mario Taffarella in a goal.
Right.
Dunga in a midfield.
And that was it.
Hold on, man. You have some young guns coming through.
Which young guns?
Roberto Carlos making first impression.
Roberto Carlos never played.
Well, he was there. Rivaldo was there.
No, he wasn't. Ronaldo was there, but he never got on the field. Raisa, as Honduras have a corner, that's definitely a handball. That should be a penalty for Honduras.
A VAR seems to be getting involved. Hot shot again from Honduras. Weird.
That should be a handball. That's a clear handball.
Let's see what's going on here. VAR is having a check. No. And we're seeing the replay of.
Yeah, it's a clear handball, Benta. That's a penalty. It's a clear handball.
Seeing what's. Yeah, Mariappa. Well, I guess with Mariappa, if we put him on though. I mean, by the letter of the law, the ball is away.
Benta is a penalty, Benta.
The hand is away from the body. So by the letter of the law, I know Leon Bailey, I run beside the ref, and the ref I say, yo, I run beside me for brother.
Benta is a penalty, Benta.
Yeah, man, a penalty. By the letter of the law, his hand is away from the body. All right, back to Brazil, 94 team.
That team had Leonardo.
Junior so you pull up the team?
Eh?
You pull up the Brazil 94 team?
No, I'm doing the side like the back of my hand.
Yeah, well,
Leonardo.
I don't pay attention to certain teams, you know.
Well, that's why you don't support winners. But Leonardo, Cafu, I think Junior Baiano, as the referee is coming back, he's easy call. It's a penalty.
Yeah, man. Jorginho, Cafu, Romario, Zinho, Viola, Mario Silva, Bebeto, Dunga, Mazinho, Branco. I want to the boy. Branco. I mean, I say no more, you know.
That's it. Remember who was the captain coming in? Well, you don't know. Rai Socrates was the captain of Brazil, and them strip him of the captaincy after the first.
I don't pay attention to certain team. I'm an Argentinian. I'm a Diego Maradona. Argentina on my side. Yeah, we'll pay attention to them when them start play some games at World Cup, but I don't pay attention to the backroom issues in 94 on the Brazil side. Penalty to Honduras. 17th minute of play, or 18th minute. So I go a good penalty, youth. Honduras up 1-0.
Lucky penalty.
A good penalty, man.
Blake could have saved it. Emma almost saved it.
I mean, good penalty, man.
Good penalty.
They had to put him rifle that one. What I'm saying, when you have to take penalty for him for the corner post.
Yeah.
All right, Paul Hall need to win a game, brother. So, Junior, you predicted 4-0.
I said 4-1. 4-1.
Okay. So, all right. Just want to... Because what you predicted, 3-1 Canada.
I was close.
Well, but me still, the 4 they done, right?
But a 4 goals scored. I said 4 goals are going to score.
And see, they had Mariappa score 1 for we. So, technically, a 3-1. As we're off and running in Independence Park again, Reggaeboyz down 1-0. Goal by Angel Tejada. 19 minutes of play.
Would you say the goal came against the runner play?
Early on, the Reggaeboyz started real fast. I think things have little bit kind of even out later on in the game. Because, remember I say we just saw Santos go down the flank and I go on like a baller down the flank.
Yeah.
And them call him for offside.
And that's because Jamaica is playing wide open football. See them play kick and run down.
And yeah, now to be honest, Jamaica should have scored a goal and Daniel Green should have scored earlier.
Yes.
And that from that Leon Bailey pass. But a whole heap of shoulda, woulda, coulda in this World Cup campaign for the Reggaeboyz. When did we started this thing? September what? 8th, September 5th inside Azteca.
Yeah. And look at it
Hanging
different.
on.
We left Aztec. What? No, it wasn't. Was it Aztec? Was it Mexico? Yeah, Mexico was the first game. Yeah, that was the game
We,
when the
we,
fans were banned.
we hang on 1-1. We say we have a point.
And then Tapa made the substitution.
And then Tapa present himself. Ball is with Lopez in goal for Honduras. Sends it long looking for Tejada. Headed out by Low. Now ball is with Daniel Green.
Yeah,
Santos.
Green is a step. This level is a step above him.
And all right, so there are those of us who, and Paul Hall said something to that and recently about, speaking to the local coaches of the Jamaican Premier League and trying to depend on more local players.
Right.
Now, we are watching Jamal Tope also. We saw Richard Green a few games, and we watch him again in this game, and he has potential.
Yes.
Daniel Green and Atafarai and Nelson, seems like they're a little bit behind the pace at this level.
But you realize the characteristics of the players, right? The players that seem to can come in and be serviceable at the least are defenders, right? And we can say that if it's one thing Jamaica traditionally does well is produce defenders and goalkeepers. I can make that argument that we are good at creating defenders and good at creating.
And then how comes we always give up goals though?
That is coaching and chemistry.
Okay, all right.
But with Jamaica we can't seem to find a midfielder.
Yeah, we can't find a midfielder.
I see El Pistolero saying how Cephas from Arne Gunners can get a call.
And I thought Cephas was selected for one of the recent, because he was selected for one of the recent, because I don't know. I mean, I thought Cephas would have gotten selected again.
Yeah. Chong could have get a call too.
Yeah, but I think Okosa is probably overseas somewhere. He probably in the Danish league somewhere playing, settling down with his club or wherever he's played. But yeah, it's interesting how Paula really talk about really relying on local talent. But when him get a chance to play them, not really play them that much.
No, because him don't really get a chance to put him hand on them yet.
Right? Yeah, but don't you want to see them on the field and then kind of say, boy, okay, I'm going to see where we're getting a competitive situation?
There's an argument for that, but there's also an argument that if you see them playing amongst equitable competition at home and can't stand out that much, why risk putting them out here?
Yeah. Ball is with Low. Low sends it to Ravel. I will say, to be honest with you, big ups to Ravel. Through all the baggages over the years, him really stepped forward during this campaign, and he seems committed to the task, because enough man would have taken with himself. Miguel Antonio once the qualification drop out.
Yeah. That's true.
So big up to Ravel for continuing to show up. It may be the new Michael Hector. Him always show up.
But it make you wonder who Bailey was throwing word at.
When him say hot money ego's nice side.
Yeah.
Okay, but then someone would have said Bailey now is the new ego nice side.
But you only have room for one ego, right?
Hey, if you're gonna have the ego, you have to perform, And if Michael Antonio had the ego, he performed the last few games and in the day, I might score the goal there.
True, but him not forward for these games, though, right?
Yeah.
That's ego.
And maybe it's a business decision too. Because at the end of the day, David Moyes probably say, yo, we have big games to play. You have to go forward, and then you and your physiotherapist, the man where you use a rub you don't have to also forward too. There are two plane tickets, round trip, Junior.
That's not a full problem.
Yeah, but I thought the JFF also alluded to them not really try to call a bunch of players. At least the president of JFF, Michael Ricketts, said that earlier on somewhere in the middle I wrote something about if things drop out, then them have to go really from a budgetary standpoint, maybe, what did he say? Maybe not really call some players or reassess calling some players. And I understand that because money tight all around. So,
Yeah. Well,
So I guess the question is, does a man like Ravel pay for himself?
yeah. Well, let's step away for a second. One sec.
Yeah. Ball is now with Honduras. Honduras. Find Daniel Green. Or find Bailey. Bailey stepping in the box. Bailey sitting across. Leon Bailey definitely driving the ship tonight, family. Looking very good. Moving around, finding space. And have delivered two, very good crosses so far. Both of them should have had somebody on the end of them trying to put those things away. Here's the ball down the flank to Santos. Santos gunning. He's got Topi with him. He plays it short. And a shot and easily, controlled by Andre Blake.
Well, is Jamaica playing with 4 centre backs? Topi, Luo, King, and Mariappa.
So we're seeing the replay of Bailey's running the box. All right, so I think there are some discussions, and we saw some of this in the game against Canada, where he played 3 in the back. At least the objective is to try to push this right and left back as far up the field as possible to try to give width. The problem is that when you play that system, you have to have a very good CDM. A CDM that can rotate and who can. I don't see any Angola Conte in this system.
Right, because I see El Pistolero said we're playing a 3-5-2. So which one out of the 4 is playing in the 5?
So I don't know.
Him said Lei and Mariappa playing wing back, which I don't know.
Because what kind of stretch in the field that Mariappa will give you?
Exactly, and to go up and down the flanks. That's why I'm telling you, Jamaica is playing kick and run off style of football.
No, but it seems like this is a system that Paul Hall really wants to go hard. This formation, not on top of system. This formation is something that he's married to.
Right. Well, yeah, and to be honest, this is the first time, and I'm going to sing Paul Hall praises. This is the first time we're seeing a coach try to play to the strength of the players that they have, right? It's almost like he must say, we don't really care about, we don't care about formation, we don't care about who play a 2 holding midfielder, we have a ring back, we have a this, we have a that. No, just play where you feel comfortable. It's on me, the coach, to make sure you're set.
Where's that? Nobody don't want to play a 5-3-2 again for the Reggaeboyz.
But you see, El Pistolero don't change and say maybe it's a 3-4-3. So that means a kick and run down Jamaica play. Because there's no apart from Gray being the striker and Blake being the goalkeeper, there's no other set position on the field. We have seen Mariappa step, we see King step forward all the time. We see Bailey coming back in the whole midfield position. We see Bailey going forward. So there's a feeling of just play ball. Just go out there and play football.
Ball is with Mejia in midfield. Mejia trying to send it through to Tejada. Picked up by Blake, rolled out and back to Honduras. So Honduras comes again. Honduras finding a pocket of space. Costa. Costa sends it back to Santos. Santos then sends it all the way back to Lopez in goal. If you're going to play 3-5-2, someone has to account for that acres of room behind those wing backs when they go.
Yeah, I agree.
Someone have to account for that.
And that's where Speedy or Ravel come into play.
Hey, I mean, and I know Canada is probably not the benchmark. So, I mean, let's see what happened in this game. Well, Canada is the benchmark. Maybe you don't want to necessarily compare against Canada right now because they're so way up there. It's me idea with.
Yeah.
But if you're going to play that system, you have to have good holding midfielders, good CDM can rotate, who can pass exceptionally well.
Yeah, I agree.
Mariappa with a cross inside. Ball is back with the Reggaeboyz, headed out by Honduras. Ravel picking up. One thing you can say, Ravel seems like him just enjoying ball game, just a play some ball.
Yeah.
Just a play some ball.
Green is behind the boy.
What a turn. yo, Junior, you just say, Costa done a man, how him done? And very good block there by Richard King to save the day for the Reggaeboyz. I want Costa done in the midfield right so.
Was it Green? After lose the ball?
No, I mean, we have to pull it back. A shot, very good block by King coming across. I don't know if it was Damian Lowe stepping up in midfield because he turned off the player pretty neatly and then he sent through Tejada. And Tejada finds Maldonado. Maldonado shot was blocked by Richard King. Corner kick to Honduras. You remember all the experiment in a game against Serbia when the friendly game when Damian Loa played midfield?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them things there. We actually thought that Jamaica, we thought we were on the right track.
And a head injury now. Some players down.
Kervin said Jamaica 3. Big up, Kervin. Big up.
Player down, needing some attention. Topi. Low checking on him. There's a Loa do the concussion evaluation.
Yeah, but Low, when you check somebody with your head injury, don't tap them on them forehead after you done check them, please.
It's the apple not far too far from a tree. Big up to the biggest ball out the road, the Nandi. Big up yourself wherever you're there, brother. Tabo Bala. Ball is with Bailey. Bailey trying to feed it.
Green is off the boil. I think Green getting substituted early.
You know, based on what you say, Junior, of these two teams, confidence is a huge factor in anything you do in your life.
Yeah.
Do you think that Honduras is displaying more confidence than the Reggaeboyz?
I don't think confidence is the word. What I think Honduras is displaying more chemistry.
Okay. Honduras trying to chip it through. Ball is back with the Honduran player.
Because as much as Jamaica has improved under Paul Hall in terms of direction, in terms of idea and identity, Honduras has already established their identity from way back. And right now it's showing. The difference is showing. Which
Honduras is our worst team
disappointing as a Jamaican fan.
Honduras is our worst team in our group, boss.
I agree.
And at least according to the points table, they don't look like it though. And this is the same team that went down to Panama and mash up the Panama Dalios, right? In the previous round of matches. Ball is, I think what I am seeing, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't know how the family feel about this. I think Honduras just play some ball. You have youths who are play for opportunities. They might try if you kind of impress the coach. If you know, say, yo, Nations League, I come up or whatever. I want to state the claim, say, yo, when you call, when you pick up the phone to call, you call me.
But both
And
teams are. Jamaica is
I
as
don't know
well.
about, I let's see.
No,
Both teams should be.
I think Jamaica is. Because I get what you're saying, you know. And Honduras like to possess the ball. Jamaica does not seem like a team that want to possess the ball. Them just want find a spot where them can attack, right?
Yeah, but then you have you're wasting people like Ravel, because Ravel then I come for the ball and you kick it long.
True.
Ball is with low to Topi. Low,
what a
Topi
lucky
trying to
pass.
send it long. One thing you can definitely say, Honduras definitely said, okay, Leon Bailey is not going to beat them tonight.
As they should.
And Mariappa trying to go down the wing. Why is a brave coach for you push Mariappa so high up the field, you know, Jaja?
Wait, though, Mariappa, in mind, tell him say him can't do it, but we'll see how long the body I will agree with him.
Free kick to the Reggaeboyz. Leon Bailey standing over it. Right side facing the Honduran goal. What? Not too far. Almost to the touchline.
Penalty.
To the show line. Ball into the box.
Penalty.
And the referees.
Penalty.
A play.
Penalty for Jamaica.
And a yellow card. Referee is taking out a yellow card.
It's penalty. It's a penalty for Jamaica. He come like Honduras brother like he want to play rugby. Move from here.
And Dicas picked up a yellow card. So referee straight.
And he's short. I mean, he doesn't need
VAR. He didn't hesitate at all.
Yeah, that's clear. Well done, Topi. Well done, Topi. That's professional of you, Topi.
Where's the Topi a diver?
If not dive, if just make it easier for the referee to see it.
I wanted the Rhyme Sterling special on that. Big up the Rhyme. Penalty to the Reggaeboyz. Mariappa and Bailey standing there. I guess Mariappa is providing security to keep the Hondurans away from Bailey.
Liam Bailey is about to go on the score sheet for Jamaica in the World Cup qualifier. Boy, you can't talk to him Papa though after this, you know.
Yeah. Leon Bailey standing over the PK. I mean, it's a good thing. Score a goal and, get your confidence going. Get the confidence, get the team level.
What I think
now this is, I guess now this will be the Leon Bailey team. Bailey versus Lopez, and it's placed easy, like Sunday morning.
Watch the easy word. It's just like the Costa Rica, the Honduras penalty. It's a good
easy
penalty.
Like Sunday morning. Right in the corner.
Keep
bottom corner.
Right. Very lucky.
Right in the corner. Good goal, Bailey. 1-1. And Junior, this is on the rough carpet at stadium.
The ball went under the keeper Benton.
Yeah, it's so easy because we know a man knows the keeper go dive over it.
Well, good penalty is 1-1. And I'm telling you guys right now, this game is ending 4-1 Jamaica. Telling you right now.
All right, Junior said 4-1. 1-1 to the 1-1 between the Reggaeboyz and Honduras.
Let me see what going on in the other game then.
Bottom of the table clash.
End of the table.
Bottom of the table, the two bug sides in this round of qualification. Panama, Canada 0-0. Mexico leading El Salvador 1. Costa Rica and US 0-0. Throwing to Honduras.
See, even El Pistolero say it's clear. Leon is not a penalty kicker. It clear El Pistolero, but Bentad afraid to certain people will call him out by name one.
Yo, it's a good penalty, all right? I don't, hey, this is the best penalty in the world, penalty taker on this side. Free kick to Honduras. And a foul there by Speedy Williams. Ball is sent wide, looking for Decas. And too hard and out for a throw.
Tell Pistolero to stop your madness, Bentad.
Yo. And I'm just letting you know the comments that will be coming from the Craig Butler group. You see me I deal with, so we just prepare for. Big up yourself, Craig, wherever you're there in the world. But I guess at Jamaica and there.
They're in stadium, man.
Probably there in stadium.
All right, Chippy.
All right. Ball is trying to flip down for Chippy.
Big up Craig Butler. Everybody, without nobody go say, what disrespect. Craig Butler is a member of the show. And gave us a good interview. So big up Craig Butler anyway, stand up. But as I respect.
Ball is with the Reggaeboyz. Sent long. Andre Gray with a heavy touch. Boy, Junior, you would have controlled that better. But he definitely recovered it.
I wouldn't recover it.
Eh?
I wouldn't recover it.
Yeah. But you know, say Andre Gray bigger than you.
No.
Oh, okay. Ball is with Blake. Blake sends it to Topi. Speedy Williams. Speedy. Low looking for a long pass. Finds Ravel. Ravel now.
You see, I like the movement of the midfield. I like how the players are moving into space. There is something to be said about the setup on the field and the fluidity of the players.
So, in your estimation, this is the real Jamaican team when the competition starts again, the real serious competition starts.
I boo for you.
Are this style of player?
I speedy that.
Speedy Williams with a pile on.
Jesus, yo.
I see Rodriguez. Yes, Rodriguez. And Speedy Williams a shot, brother, too. I'm a pile him on the song.
All right, you see how the goal scorer Jamaica has now settled down and is pitting Honduras back. I would love Jamaica to adapt and bring this style of play before scoring a goal. You see how they are controlling the pace of the game, and Honduras is now rocking back, right? Move for there.
Yeah. Yes, hey, yo, as a nasty pile up by Speedy. People, check out the pile. Yo, check it out. Or as the Americans would have said, what? Or the Mexicans, the Latin-speaking fans would have said, sombrero. Or what? Or the American would have said, pile.
What they call Rabona? What they call Rabona?
No, Rabona, no, the kick round one thing.
Oh.
I don't know what the American them call pile. When I talk to the American bridge, I would say, pile you, we can't. Ball is trying to send in the box and over low, out for a goal kick. Lopez gets it going. Lehigh. All right, so Junior, Jamaica need a left back and a right back.
And yeah.
All right, so in the defense, your center back pairing set. Your center back pairing is set.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the substitutes.
The center back pairing and the subs, the backups.
Yeah, backups, yeah.
Okay. And in midfield, you're going with Speedy and Ravel.
Yes, and I think Ravel is going to transition into being the holding midfield as we get older.
Okay. And so what is the back? Who's the backup for those positions? Because injuries happening now.
Yeah, Grant. You have Grant. You have
What 40-year-old Grant?
Well, yeah, that I think to the age. Yeah.
I think Kevin Stewart was one player that a brown man. What you call him, brown man. Is a player they call, but he's also up there in age.
Right.
So it's an
Epistle
era
here
that
said
needs so,
Jamaica
and
need
then you have
wingers.
Daniel Johnson.
Daniel Johnson, yeah. El Pistolero said Jamaica need wingers to run behind defense. Everybody wants the ball at their feet. That's what Junior Flemings is, right?
I even forget about Junior Flemings, the box cover. Football family Julian Flemings is with Toulouse FC in France, right?
We think.
Yeah, him did that man. Him just not a player, not getting much minutes. I think he's played in a few reserve games.
Right.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't. There isn't much needed to be added to this team. I mean, I think they just need games under them belt. El Pistolero said we can do with a winger.
Jamaica needs a good goal
Watch
scorer.
Graham, man.
Ball is not true to Andre Gray getting in. And Pereira. But it's a big brother, Junior. You can't expect him to be fast.
No, but if you're big, play your size. Control the ball. Not try. You see him miscontrol the ball.
The man can't run and control.
Just take out your right foot, control the ball, and chip it. It's an easy goal.
Yeah. Corner kick to the Reggaeboyz. Leon Bailey standing over it.
As we have now entered into stoppage time, 2 minute stoppage time. Leon Bailey try to score for the corner.
No, I can't that him. It's just a bad taking corner. I didn't miss the first man.
Score him,
I don't try score him. I try score. This is
score.
not the Costa Cup football where we sit down and watch party. Big up yourself, Dean Folks.
That's two times in a
and a shot goal! Rafael Morrison have scored in the World Cup qualifiers for the Reggaeboyz. Ricochet rebounded out to Rafael about what, 17 yards out?
And he shows Daniel Green how to score from that distance.
Daniel Green or Daniel Johnson?
Green.
Green.
And Daniel, Daniel Green, yeah.
The brother who missed. Why, you still like carrying feelings for the little brother?
Yeah, man, the man for score the goal, man.
Rafael Morrison with a quick turn. Reggaeboyz 2. Honduras 1. And it seemed to come off a defender, but we don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care, Paul. I get a win that night. Yeah, we don't care.
Remember, I'm going to tell you, 4-1. 4-1 Jamaica.
Yes, Junior, you keep reminding us.
As it's halftime.
Halftime, family. Halftime.
And a great job by Jamaica to turn it around. After Honduras scored early in a penalty kick and Jamaica came back and scored 2 goals. No surprises here, in my opinion. We are the better team, 2-1 so far.
And so Tapa's team won in Honduras. And now Paula's team look like they might beat Honduras in Jamaica. So we just, it seems like par for the course.
Well, why are you like this?
I'm just stating the facts. Is it not a fact?
No, but it's a different game. Jamaica is playing. All right, we for that joke aside, we can agree that Jamaica is playing better football, right?
Yeah. We have to go back and watch the tape. Them at top of team.
Really?
Yes. Positionally, they look like they are, but them change the system to information. I'm play 3 in the back, and trying to push up the youth up top. So, I love see pretty football. That's all good and well, but results is the ultimate thing,
Right, and the players are given a license to go forward.
So, like, they weren't with Tapa?
No.
Okay, all right.
I don't think so, no.
You don't think so? So I mean, you said earlier that Ravel and Williams and so you have Leon Bailey Green and Gray, because of course Nation League will come down or come forward soon. I don't know how many of these players are gonna be readily available for Nations League when I'm playing the regular of CONCACAF, you know?
Right. No, but you see that is where the younger players get an opportunity to play, right? With the coaches getting together and building a system and and obtaining an expectation from the higher staff. Because you see, it starts with respect. It starts with realistic respect, where Paul Hall is going to have our mutual respect. Paul Hall is going to respect the coaching, the coaches of Jamaica, and respect the issues that they face. That is not the ordinary, which will hamper them from becoming the great tacticians that they are, because they have to deal with other things, right? They have to deal with lack of funding. They have to deal with environmental issues, right? But now the local coaches have to respect Paul Hall and just know, say, yo, GFF are the football federation coaches are bigger coaches than me. So if them come to me and say, this is the system that we are trying to instill, because them the coaches feel like Jamaica can play this style, we are begging to develop the players and to meet this system, right? We don't want to hear about no little dibby side. I try to play like Manchester City when Jamaica is not trying to play like Manchester City. We don't want to hear about that. That is how the country go forward. It sound a way. It might some. I know some coaches might find what I just said to be disrespectful, but you can't sit down developing a player, a midfielder, who can control and pass a ball 20 yards, right? And Jamaica and the national team is looking for a midfielder that can control the ball and kick it 20 yards accurately with a defender on him left side. And then you're going to say they must show preference towards other players. That don't make any sense. If you want your player to get into the national setup, know what the national setup is looking for.
So I mean, I understand the importance of what you just said. I
Right.
mean, ultimately, if you have clubs in the island or wherever, I mean, in our country or society, and they all moving in a similar vibe, similar beat, play a similar system, then the players them funnel through the ranks, so them come forward, and when them jump in a national system. But these are private entities, and the bottom line is that coaches, clubs, they want to win football games.
Right.
And I can go Mount Pleasant, coach. I can go to Tigat and say, Tigat, more ask them and come for Jamaica start play 4-3 in our back and 5. It's me I say. So
Yeah.
I understand the idea about development of players now.
Right.
That's a different thing.
Right.
So if it's just straight development, yes. A man is supposed to play ball for a club where can't pass a ball.
Right.
But then I cannot tell that club who are who not supposed to play for them side, because they're a private entity.
Right. But then
So
but then on the other hand, me no want to hear say local players not getting a chance to play for the national team.
um
No. But let me just preface it by saying this, because all the way, everybody that's watching the show right now, them know football and understand football. So it's not a rigid thing. If you're a baller, you go and get a chance to play in the national setup, right? So regardless of what system your club team plays, if you show certain qualities, it is on the GFF it's on the coaching staff of Jamaica to say this player has this quality, even though he doesn't use it all the time. I see where I can use this in the national team, right? So maybe my example was too rigid. I was too it was too cookie cut. Is that cookie cutter? But however, there's something to be said about continuity. When you watch Brazil play football, the Brazilian league plays how Brazil play football. You see some semblance of the national team in the Brazilian league. When you watch Argentina play, you go down in the Argentina, what name, no Clajura, whatever it want name, they play the same way how the national team play. We lead one love was shutting it down. You go to Italy and watch how Italy play ball. It's the same way.
Italy a bad example because I don't know they are World Cup. All right?
No, but then there's a reason why. There's a reason why no Italy team has won Champions League for a while.
Pick one next side, all right? All Italian fans them can hold them corner. Pick a next side.
But you get what I'm saying though. That
yeah, me get what you said.
so if we sit down and watch the Jamaica Premier League, if we see Jamaica play this expansive type of football right now, we're supposed to look for the Jamaican Premier League and say, I want to see something like this. If you see some man that come out with fandangles in a Premier League, I want to see fandangles in a national team.
You know, I mean, all right. Me not really me not ask for such outlandish request. You know, me understand when I say,
Yeah.
me know in Jamaican system, that might be an outlandish thing because a man I say, yo, on my side, you can't tell me how to run my side. Or a man I go say, yo, give me how much the FFA give me. I will make you play or want play.
That's why I say mutual respect have to be there. We have to have some form of respect for each other.
Because if I said the ball, I'll say, yo, when you have a meeting, just bring some money, come and we get you. But I think some low-hanging fruits. You always talk about low-hanging fruits that can really translate to the national team or at any level. Fitness.
Right.
You know, fitness, spatial awareness. Is me I deal with. Spatial awareness, knowing where you are on the field. No, say if you are play defense, you know, turn back at the man, get in front of him and cut off the ball.
Right.
Simple thing. So, but fitness is a big thing still, because you have some man who are forward in the national team and run 30 minutes. Me see Atta Farah run 30 minutes what the man upon him knee.
30 minutes, Benton the man make one run. I say, yo, ref.
So, and so we understand say COVID are going and you know the football just really kind of get kicking again, and some of them youth are probably have other things they might deal with, you know, and it needs to be a profession where the youth are making enough money. So from a professional standpoint, this is them career. You know, you might not make the 100 million, well not 100 million, the $2 million or $3 million contract that you want, but you can potentially move on to a better league.
Right.
And so to that end, low-hanging fruits. Fitness is one thing. When Paul Hall call you, you're not supposed to start forward and say, yo, brother, or your boss after 30 minutes of ball game, what go on?
Right.
Fatness. A man not supposed to show up on top and need a bean for this when they run out with a hacker and him fat belly. He said, them things are not supposed to go on, because then you when you have players who are out of shape, then other players have to cover for somebody, you know. You don't know team thing is all about all for one, one for all. You are carrying the team, me I carry the team. But if a man a lay and not doing work, then somebody else has to fill in. And I think during this campaign, too many holes need to be filled in. So the players, them, the only thing I'm asking for the Jamaican Premier League are, you know, when the players get called, fitness, awareness, team awareness, spatial awareness, watch film, study formation, read about 5-3-2, 3-2, watch when you watch Man City or whatever, because I know a lot of them players also watch the Peps of the world. It's just a funny thing, me and Nigeria coach one year, they ask him, say, what kind of coaching style him copy, and him say, I'm a fan of Pep. The man will say, yo, what the Pep style they know we out at World Cup. so. But the Nigeria coach seems like him I watch ball, but now I really actually watch the things that are going behind the game. You have to look at the players who are moving off the ball. And so I would hope that some of the Jamaican players that play in the league, not even league, high schoolers, youths who want to do this from a professional standpoint, watch those things. Watch the ball, but also watch what's happening off the ball because it's just as important.
I
Just as
agree,
important.
and it starts at the grassroots, you know. It really does because when I think about when I look at kids playing football, I won't pull a Andrew Hollis and say soccer in America. But when I see when I see kids playing football in
That will
America,
work, though.
and we say 9U, 10U, and come on, can attest to it too. The field size that they are playing on is not regulation size, but it's also not the little small Alberga Cup field size that we used to play in a prep school, a primary school. It was at a little nine side. It's 11 players versus 11 players. So the spatial awareness, the awareness of lines on the field, that starts from your baby, and that's something that I think a lot of us homegrown Jamaicans struggle with. That's why when we go on some field, we might be fit enough, but the mind isn't fit enough to play on the regulation size field. And that's why you see some man all play. You see it in the space. I'm not picking on him, but you see it with Daniel Green today, where there's more space than he thought. He has more time than he thought. And all
Yeah,
of that
yeah,
comes with playing at this level, but
yeah,
also increasing the level of the game that he's playing at home.
yeah. And also low hanging fruit. Big up Bullhead because we both agree on this. Enough of we agree on this. You cannot have a baller and semi baller and just one every day 1 foot. Learn to use both feet. If you play football and you want to translate this thing to something successful, learn to use both feet. Too many players forward at the national level and then the defender take away that strong leg and then them last.
Yeah.
You have to be able to adjust and think.
And not only that too, but if you know, even if a player is comfortable on both feet, if you see a defender, if you are and for all the young people, or if you have a young footballer in your family, all I say is not rocket science. We're not acting like we're a big time coach. Big up Jeremy. And Jeremy said, Paul Hall is not a coach. Come on, we're fit for 60 minutes and a beer fat.
Well,
But
and that's also another question we have to go find out, Jermaine, because Mr. Julia them like them want give the key to the thing to Paul Hall for small evidence, and the small evidence not great.
hey,
Paul Hall still looking for one win. But someone have different expectation. We look like we are playing better.
hey, Jeremy said Rivaldo only play with 1 foot. That
Oh,
was
you have someone really, really wicked with the 1 foot still.
that was 20 years ago. That I don't know.
There's someone really wicked with
Tell
that
me a
one.
baller right now play with only 1 foot. Even Messi still start playing with the right foot a little bit. I remember Messi started predominantly left.
Reggaeboyz, Daniel Green, late again, almost in as we're back off. In football family, we just enjoy ourselves. We know say the score would have feel nice to wrap up this thing with a victory. But just I go and talk and have a conversation as the game I go on and do
Yeah,
the
man. And
commentary.
the item join the conversation, man. Or talk football.
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, I mean, any youth who want to play this thing, a bad giveaway from Blake, Tejada picks it up and now Santos overruns it and out for a goal kick. Any youth want to play this thing, I mean, and there are a lot. I think I saw some statistic about what 0.2% of those who play competitive play sports really make it at the really elite level.
Right.
So it's a really small. So it's not necessarily luck. You have to take your opportunity, but you have to prepare when you get the opportunity. And so you have to work and make sure say you understand the fundamentals and
Yeah.
execute them over and over. So like when you talk about my brethren Gray a while ago now, just control the ball, you
Yeah.
know.
And Gray playing at the highest level, right?
Yeah, but it just goes to show us that why
Nobody
we
is
see some other
immune
player.
from and it's the basics. The young youth them out there, but have understand, it's the basics. If you want to be successful, you cannot. Yo, anybody would know football. If you have a wall, a concrete wall, nobody do it with the sheetrock wall. You have a concrete wall. If you go outside with your ball and throw your ball off the wall and kick it with the inside of your right foot back off the wall, catch it, throw it off the wall, kick it with the inside of your left foot off the wall. If you do it 100 times on both feet a day, you increase your touch,
Yeah, man, increase your
How much
touch.
time is Andre Grace try leave off the ball for Speedy Williams today? And it's like the man, big up brown man who play ball with the red man. Red man say you have the touch of a rapist.
big up, big up, brown man, wherever you're there, all over my world.
Hey,
Turn that world in their family.
brown man said, my youth, you have the touch of a rapist, man. Yeah, your first touch horrible.
And that's essential, man. The touch, Ball is with Blake. Blake rolls it
Jermaine
out
said
to
we
David.
need for morale we need a win. The number 2 should have been playing long time ago at Lehigh.
Yeah, Gregory Lehigh. Yeah.
And Mariappa should never play ever. Yeah, man, Mariappa 100 years old, man.
Now, regarding Mariappa, the coach said, he brings certain intangibles. But Paul Hall said, I'm going to have to talk to him or speak to him after this whole thing if he has any aspiration to coach. So if things are aligned and him probably want to work for free, I can see Mariappa probably say, yo, we are play a kind of, you know, an assistant role, getting badges and help Paul Hall, and that's probably what you need. You need smart. When I say Mariappa smart, I'm not trying to work for the top of family. You need smart players and more former players to get involved to move this thing forward.
Yeah, and the thing that I think Mariappa brings is Mariappa is close to the players, being would have been a fresh new coach straight out the squad. He'll already know the players, right? So the chemistry is already there. But he has also played at the highest level, so he knows what a professional footballer look like, how a professional footballer should prepare. So things like those are valuable to young players.
Yeah, man. Very, very valuable. Score update. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. Panama 0, Canada 0. Second half just kicked off there. Costa Rica. Streetwise, Costa Rica 1-0 over US. Mexico leading El Salvador 2-0. And of course, the Reggaeboyz are ahead of Honduras.
Yo, what a thing if America forgot play in a playoff?
No, I think the goal difference is
It's
it's
crazy.
almost
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
yeah
like +10.
it won't happen. But it would be demoralizing if you have to go through the playoff route.
Yeah.
You
But
know.
then Costa Rica is playing a game that them know realistically them can't change their standing and I play America off the court.
Yeah, but I lost a final match there now. And they're playing at home. So Costa Rica say, you know what?
I'll give the fans something
let's
to look forward to.
yes, them have the playoff. Who knows? Maybe they can get New Zealand.
But it's a new see what New Zealand do aside today.
Yeah, but it no matter.
What barely I do?
I wouldn't beat. I would New Zealand beat. Tahiti, I wouldn't beat.
I'll tell you in a second.
Free kick to
Hey,
Honduras.
Jeremy said Haka helped joke out the campaign.
Yes. So, but I think every coach have them player that them rely on for certain, vibes or certain things in our dressing room. Paul Hall talk about Mariapa's role as a mentor, as a certain intangibles, and I think Tapa saw Haka doing that.
Yeah. New Zealand beat the Solomon Islands 5-love.
Okay, all right. Solomon Island.
So that means that,
But
and that was the final. So New Zealand going to the playoffs.
yeah, they're in the playoffs. Regarding this formation, so now the thing that's different about this round, this qualification for 2022 World Cup, the octagonal, 8 teams, top three go to fourth place a playoff. Normally we use the hexagonal formation where
Move
six.
for your youth.
Wait, a Decat.
Move your.
Decat.
Yo.
Decat not go answer.
Yo, the boy had, no, him nasty the two of them mental. Sorry, so I never be even cut him, but the man nasty.
No, man. Ball with Dekas. Dekas sending it into the box, headed out, and over the top.
The one chop up the monster.
So may I actually say, what do you think? Is this a format that CONCACAF should keep? We'll have the president of CFU, Caribbean Football Union president, on a show coming up in April. So it would be nice to get his thoughts on that. But what do you think about this 8 teams thing?
What the 8 teams show is that that CONCACAF is getting more and more competitive, because when you had the 6, 2 teams would have faced slightly. Like right now, if it was hexagonal, more than likely Panama or Jamaica would have went through, because Jamaica would have probably win or come second in them zone, right? But
yeah, but it would have been a more it would have been a more difficult road, right?
But which is the 2 teams that if it was a hexagonal, which are the 2 teams that you see out of the 8 that you say for sure on paper don't deserve to be there? It's hard.
If it was a hex?
If it was a hex, yeah.
I mean, on paper, and this is hindsight, right? Canada is still the best team.
Yeah, Canada is still the best team, but I don't think Jamaica is 7 out of 8 on paper. So which 2 teams would you take out if it was a hexagonal?
Well, El Salvador would be out.
But then Honduras beat up Costa Rica, right?
I think Costa Rica would have been in, Junior, if it was a hex.
But I'm saying Honduras is the other one. As a long shot out there by King, but with Honduras, Jamaica, and El Salvador, you'll have to pick 2 out of those 3 teams, right?
So it's between Jamaica, El Salvador, and Honduras.
Right.
And
now, Jamaica beat Honduras twice, assuming we're going to finish it now.
Yeah, so Honduras and El Salvador probably the odd man out. It's probably a toss-up between Jamaica and El Salvador. Because Jamaica drew with El Salvador, right?
Yeah.
But more importantly, do you think they should make this format permanent for the next round going forward for CONCACAF?
Yes.
Because so remember the top 5 get a bye pretty much. And then the third, 30 and whatever it is, 6 through 30 going at this playoff.
Right. And the top team goes yeah.
Yes, this long road. And then they play till 3 teams come out of that.
Right.
That's a long journey for some teams, So teams like a Suriname of the world, probably will say, like a Haiti that showed promise earlier on.
But then all Haiti have to do is be the best Caribbean team, right?
Yeah, but then they ran up into what? They ran up into Canada. And Andre Gray.
What a bug!
He look offside still, Junior.
No, it's a good run. But
Mariapa.
what a bug!
Mariappa trying to go around Maldano.
What the hell you doing? Great, come on, man. Benton, you know me, I'm the king of the fat man step over. Move fire. What am I trying to do a while ago? I saw prep school salad, man. Move fire, some man.
But him try the fat man step over, Junior.
He not trying to fat man step over Benton. I try to draw back. I try to push it through the bread of salad.
What is that? Greer play for salad now.
But he can't salad nobody. Do two fat man step over and bring the ball up on the left and get an next penalty at least. Come on, man. Bug.
All right, Junior.
Yo, Costa Rica 2 makes America 0.
Okay. So Junior, Jamaica did not make it into the final round for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers, right? So
right.
This is some progress.
Why?
Right?
Who made it? Face.
Who made it in the final round? So I mean, and I guess we don't expect teams like Trinidad. You know, Jamaica finished bottom of their group in the first round. They were in a group with Costa Rica, Panama, Haiti, and they finished the bottom of that group for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers. So, but this time we also got a bye. We don't have to go through the road.
Yeah.
Because of Tapa's work, because Tapa was hell bent on being in the top 5 CONCACAF ranked team. You know?
Which should be the goal, right?
Yeah, it should be always a goal, right? We try to be close to the top as always, you know?
And all you have to do is be the best Caribbean team and you'll be in the top 5. That's all you have to do. Be the best Caribbean team and you're in the top 5 in CONCACAF. Easily.
Wait, no, but you have Mexico, Costa Rica, US, Panama.
No. You have Mexico, America, Canada. Them
Mexico, America.
Them 3 will always be in the top 3 ranking or top 5 ranking.
Yeah, but if you're in the top, all right, because remember this is based on FIFA ranking, you know, so it's how you play your games.
Me know, but as the Ethan said, Jamaica always try them best to stay at the bottom. But we know the top 3 teams in the region always, right? Every so often you have a Honduras to pop up, you have a Costa Rica, Panama, but them never pop up together. So yeah, if you are the best team in the Caribbean, and I consider Panama a part of the Caribbean, if you are the best team in the Caribbean, Jamaica.
And for the geography student kids there, Panama is not part of the Caribbean.
I consider Panama to be a part of the Caribbean. But you hear me, I said, man? You have the Central American region, which have the Guatemalans, the Costa Rica, the El Salvador, them side. Those teams, the best out of that little region is in the top 5. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The best out of the Caribbean will be in the top 5. So all you have to do is you're not going to have 2 teams out of the Caribbean being in the top 5. And you're not going to have 2 teams out of Central America being in the top 5.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
That's how you see it. And so it's important to play as many games as possible to pad your rankings, right? Just like what US has done.
But tell us that this
and Daniel Green has picked up a straight red card.
Long time. But tell us that Green come off for the field, man.
Straight red card for Daniel Green. An elbow on Lopez Maldonado. And Maldonado is down. Daniel Green there picked up a straight red card.
But me say it from first half. Daniel Green should be the first substitute to come off of the field. And look what happened now. Look what happened.
I mean, learn from this youth.
Yeah, man. Him elbowing, man. That wild.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Yeah, I
crazy.
mean, him swing back his hand. I mean, both players going up for a ball. He swing back his hand in the air. So,
I mean, it
I mean,
wasn't a wild swing. So VAR can probably see that as a yellow card. But it have to be clear and obvious. Now, where was the malicious intent?
but that's always subjective still.
Yo, the referee, hey, Benton, we're not on flow sport. I can talk my mind, right? Referee look wobbly, you know.
My youth, so I always talk your mind no matter what.
The referee look wobbly, Benton.
I mean, it's just an innocent mistake. Let's see what happened. Law is trying to explain. Let's see if VAR is gonna take a look at
Yeah,
this. Daniel,
hey, Benton, look for green face. Hey, my friend.
Green, Daniel Green is just working. They're having a look at it. Referees now walked over to look at it. I mean, I can see if them.
You know what going to save him? And come on, help me if I'm wrong. What going to save him is that him elbow is not bent when it hit him. Him hand is straight across. It's like him put him hand across him face. Look at his hand. You see it? It's not like him cut back the elbow and It's like him put up him hand straight. Look, you see it?
Reviewing Kingston for reviewing the red card given to Daniel Green. VAR is taking a look at it.
That's a yellow card. If come on, correct me if I'm wrong. If his elbow was like this, it's a red card. Yeah, no red card. It's a yellow card. Is that yellow?
Yeah, referee has reversed his decision.
Hey, Green a fret doing what him face.
At least the referee has learned from the referee is willing to adjust another Honduran player, Acosta Pereira. And look at Jamaican fans that are celebrating.
Yeah, you see, the thing was save him, in my opinion.
I know what Lopez is getting upset. Vargas Lopez is pointing at the VAR. Yo, the Honduras know he's pointing at the foot of it. Them no one said them not play for nothing, right?
I'll kick you that body and run him, man. But what saved him to me is that the hand wasn't bent. If his hand was bent like this, then yeah, there's malicious intent. But him put up him hand straight. That's what saved him.
Just update the family on the substitutions made by Coach Gomez of Honduras. Marvin Bernadez, Junior Lacayo, Franklin Flores are on. Rosales, Decas, and Tejada off. Time for Paul Hall make some substitutions, Junior. I mean, a 65th minute right now.
What that tells me is that Paul Hall is definitely trying to win the game. Him not try give no man no run for go dash for the game. Nobody try to save him job.
Paul Hall's contract ends tomorrow. Well, what? Tonight at midnight.
Yeah,
I guess that's tomorrow.
Go.
Football, Reggaeboyz. Daniel Green. I mean, Daniel Green just needs confidence. He needs assurance. He needs somebody to support him, believe in him. He needs confidence. I mean, the youth have potential. He needs guidance, mentoring. So sometimes some of the Jamaican quick will start beat, and I'm guilty of it too. But I'm in a more, supportive role right now.
Me too.
He need guidance. Now, if you teach him a few times and him not take it, then you say, yo, we're going to beat him. But he needs some guidance. He definitely has some potential. Ball is with Decas. But Decas is subbed out and Lecao into the box. Bernadette cross. Headed away by Low as Honduras looking to try to get an equalizer. Acosta sends it on and it's out for a goal kick. So yeah, Junior, I was overviewing the Reggaeboyz recent World Cup qualifier journey. In 2014, bottom of the group in the Hex. Of course, 2018, we didn't make it into the final round. Reggaeboyz preparing some substitutions there. So, well, somebody said to me recently, said does the reggae boys need a benefactor like the reggae girls?
Um, to do what? Like, like,
What
like.
play the same role as the benefactor plays for the reggae girls?
So what? Where you want to get them on them better flights?
Well, maybe that.
No, because the reggae girl situation is completely different. The reggae girl situation, the benefactor came in so that they could play. The reggae boys are playing. So what else do they need from a benefactor?
Well, so again, this campaign went afoul because of crosses with the the federation and players.
Right,
Right? Can we
right,
agree?
right.
Now the benefactor is an advocate, a mediator, bridge the gap, resolve the issues. I mean, whatever issues need to get solved, the benefactor is there to help resolve those issues.
Right.
Now I don't know who won that headache there still, but it's clearly something that works for the reggae girls.
All right. So the benefactor for the reggae girls, um, from the outside looking in was a financial
Yes, it's a
boost, right?
financial, yes, yes.
The reggae boys don't need a financial boost. The reggae boys need somebody who can come in and like it's just to bridge the gaps between JFF and the players, right?
Yeah,
You want me to tell you who that person is?
this is supposed to be the coach.
No, the Ministry of Sport, the Minister of Sport.
And that person had no time for them things, brother.
So no, but you ask. That's
What me I tell you, you said the person that have the time for them things.
so my Jamaican people out there that are voting. When you vote and hear the plans for the Minister of Sport, you have to make your voice be heard. We can't have a Minister of Sport who don't know nothing about football. We can't.
And I'll touch the one that's still enough.
It's the truth. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. We can't
I
have a
need to,
Minister of Sport who will come out there and say, the brother will play wing attack, play good still.
Lamar Walker running at Acosta. Lopez picked up ball is now with Ravel squeeze it. And another poor control.
Yo.
Junior's about to go crazy.
The brother.
Yo, Atta Ferrari must be saying, yo, brother, me can't get them chances there.
You watch a big stone after Grey, man. Yo. What a big stone them there.
Yeah, Gray was in on that one. Just he had to control it. And he was in on Lopez's goal. Yeah, the Minister of Sport should play a more uniting role. And a substitution by the Reggae Boys.
Yo.
Zemenes is coming on, Tariq Zemenes. Lamar Walker is on for Daniel Green. Walker is on for Green, and Tariq Zemenes is coming on. Yeah, Junior, you were saying?
Cupboard saying what voting have to do with the Minister of Sport. Why?
Oh yeah, because once election done, the man, the people them in charge get to pick.
They make your voice be heard.
Well, come on, have a good question. Once the election done, the ruling party pick who say them want for be Minister of Sport.
All right. So if the what you why Jeremy right? Jeremy said Lua get a red card. It look like Jeremy.
Yeah. That kick out. Is that a kick out by Lua? Is that a kick out, Junior Rodriguez? Let's see. We're seeing the replay here. Oh yeah, Rodriguez kicked through his leg to get the ball.
No, but
Lua pull him back.
But Rodriguez thumped the man in the back of
his head. But Lua kick him in the body. Yo, Lua laying on the ground and kick him in his buttocks. I want to go on around there, sir. No, sir. But ultimately, I mean, And just remind listeners, it's 2-1 Reggaeboyz leading. Tariq Zemenes is on.
And big up Markland. You can watch the hesgoal.com.
Tope, Jamal Tope. All right, so Tope out. And them youth here, if Tope and Richard King and them youth here is supposed to be ones them playing in Nation League, they're supposed to play the 90 minutes. Why Ravel Morrissey can't come off and Devon Speedy Williams?
But maybe Devon Speedy Williams and Ravel Morrissey playing in the Nations League.
So we are sending flights for Ravel to come play Cuba?
Of course.
To come play Cuba?
Of course. No, because remember, you know, the goal is Paul Hall want to keep him Paul Hall want to keep his job, right? So you can't take no risk. I'm bringing in a man we no trust.
Sliding tackle by Rafael, but picked off by Honduras. Mahia trying to find LeJoy. LaCoy down the flank, sends it inside.
Andre Gray shall score a trick already, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Andre Gray should have scored a trick. You know, so Scory Burke would have scored that.
No, first of all, Scory Burke is playing right wing back as a striker. He's a defensive striker.
The whole campaign, me I drop words past Scory Burke. And can you attest that Scory Burke would have scored that?
He cannot score that when he's playing right wing back. I think Alvarez have a better chance of scoring that than him.
Junior, the man is constantly scoring goal for the Union and the MLS.
You know why he's constantly scoring goal for the Union? Them trick him.
We don't care if it's why or not, why or how. He's scoring.
Them trick him and tell him so up there so I feed them goal.
Ball is with Honduras.
So Bailey, who Aston Villa play weekend? Bailey have match.
Yeah. So I mean, but remember, said Leon is not a start of Steven Gerrard's team, right? They play Wolves. They go to Wolves this weekend. Football family, remember Ballchat, wall-to-wall coverage and recap of all things football this Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, Aston Villa plays Wolves this weekend in the EPL.
So you know, so right now, the whole of the Aston Villa fan base are watching and say, watch him. I bet him book him too and at the head of the plane and come back.
Corner kick to Honduras. Score update, Panama salvaging some level of pride, leading the big bad Canada 1-0. Score update.
Panama come in like some cabbage water, hot cabbage water. Move up.
Well, tell you how you really feel, Junior. Don't you think the Panamanian players, it hurts them more?
Hurt which? Or if it hurt them more, they gonna lay an egg like that.
Because they are the ones who had it in their hand and it gone to the dog.
Both side.
Let's have some sympathy. Like me say, me up on a higher meds tonight. You know? I'm at peace. Like no fight. What's that? The man run go bucky goal in our chest. It's like a zidane. No, I stadium grass. No, what was that?
Yo, they want to play pulling up pen.
People. Yo, sometimes we have to laugh, but we're glad to say I'm all right. Who that? We need to see the replay of that.
Yo.
Who? No, sir.
Yo, the keeper must have wonder why do him alive.
Ravel playing. Yeah, the man in my wet up Ravel, you know. The man in my put the hand on him, you know.
Well, Ravel love game weekend.
Yeah, Derby County. Yeah, who that but the goalkeeper and chest? I trip.
I don't walk up.
Lamar Walker. Yeah. Lamar Walker, man. Is a player who is in a really a very bad spell. I mean, it's just a bad patch. Bad patch.
Does that count as an attempted goal?
Lamar Walker. Weird. And Leon Bailey tried to control. Leon Bailey couldn't kill. I mean, I think Lamar just needs to kind of calm down. Maybe take it down. He probably head and move too fast.
I don't even move fast. It went too heavy. Yo.
I hope he's yeah, he looks like he's fine. The ball is with Gregory.
Hold on. A short time. Move.
Short time, Leon Bailey. Move up, youth.
What's that? Ball. Let it go, youth.
Andre Gray. What kind of...
Speedy.
Andre Gray with a back heel. Sends through a Jamaican player wide open with a poor delivery.
But Speedy, a Lamar Walker ball. It looked like he never want Lamar Walker but the keeper again. What's that?
Yeah. Oh, yes, he's wide up, Lamar. Oh, Jesus. Nah, man. You put that on the plate for Lamar.
Benton, I want Lamar Walker die for the keeper.
Lamar.
Hey.
Yo, people, we just have some fun, yeah, man. Panama 1, Canada 0, Jamaica 2, of course, Honduras 1, Mexico 2, El Salvador 1, Costa Rica 2, USA 0. Ball is... Why? Honduras is on the attack.
Come on, say Jamaica not serious about football. Our IQ is under our foot bottom. That's why Lamar Walker trip.
Here comes Walker again.
The man IQ trip him.
I mean, and I football family, we not laugh at man. But
sometimes I laugh after man, Benton.
Sometimes I have to laugh.
Eye water is in my eye. Yo, yeah. Speedy, you see that play, the three against one, right? We know Speedy Williams had the ball and looking right. What that tell me is that Lamar Walker is not calling for the ball, you know. Because if Lamar Walker call for the ball, Speedy at least go another look. And it a look, right?
Yes.
Him no look none time. That means that Speedy no call for the ball. That means that Lamar no call for the ball.
Or maybe Lamar don't want the defender.
Him no want the ball. That's what I tell me, say he does not want the ball.
Yeah, but you tell me, say, as the midfielder driving into open space, look who, glance who left and who right.
No, but he already made the decision. Andre Gray is the obvious player, right? And which, if him touch the ball a little bit, Andre Gray really is a good player, Because all Gray are going to do next is just cross it to Lamar Walker for tapping, right?
Yeah, but if you put it right in front of Lamar Walker, it's a tap-in.
It's a one-on-one. I agree. But Lamar Walker call for the ball.
Not a tap-in, it's a one-on-one.
Just call for the ball. Simpson Marco said 3 versus 1 and can't make a positive play. Just mind-boggling. Yo.
Reggaeboyz too.
Come on.
Yo, but I can't wait no more saying the Reggaeboyz still a leader now.
Come on, so Gray now come off. Let me tell you something, come on. You see, remember, speaking for the fat man that will play football like me, you play every minute because it's cardio. So Paul Hall, I do Gray a favor and give him some extra cardio work. Because so right after this, some jerk chicken the man I eat, But now violate the man and say I eat no jerk pork. I eat some jerk chicken at some festival. So you try help him run it off from now. Move from there.
Ball is with low pop style. No playing around there. Now getting a bit of harassment.
Come on, say fat men are goalies. Look how disrespectful she is to. I want to come on, man.
Yo, No, nobody come censor me, man. Football family, those are the views that Junior Pringle would call the one far around here as coach Paul Hall prepare two substitutes.
Long time put in number 9 in a parlor. Richard King coming off a great game by King. I think King stand out the most to me in these 3 games.
Yes, in this last run, Alex Marshall. Hey, Paul Hall, a joke, I know. Paul Hall walks lyrically about how Alex Marshall really impressed him what he and a few ticky minutes in the game
Well,
and
him have 9 minutes.
9 minutes to 9. How many minutes him get what year?
And Atafari,
So Atafara is on.
Marcus said the man under no pressure. If you see the pass, they have to call for that. That's true.
Yeah, I know Africa. I mean, as a midfielder,
That's true.
you're supposed to glance to your left and push upon the fat. No, and push down the heavier brother with a player in that zone, the defender in that area.
Yeah, and
So,
Jermaine is calling for Pearson to get a run. Why? It look like a Nations League in a Jermaine.
yeah, man, roll out Pierce, cause him run out Ramon Howell Wadia. Just, I mean, fly the gate, make you them get some time. Him have 5 subs. It's the last game.
You can't imagine.
Fuck, why they never did run the backup goal in that one at all?
Are you mean at a Farai? You win a free kick, yes?
Yo, I mean, meaningless game. Run out to you, them man. Let them play. Christopher Pearson, give him some minutes on the field. Reggaeboyz too.
Cowboys a buy grave not for come back.
Yeah, and well, if he come back after him, go do some work. I mean, all right. So someone me look on still, I went back and look at some of his goals in the Jamaican Premier League. You know them look out 10 up by 6-yard line and just wait. At them type of stuff.
But I don't call for the man.
But you have to play. I think that the leading goal scorer of the league should get a look.
So you remember Tuffy Anderson?
Yeah, if Tuffy is the leading caller, make him get a look. It's up to Tuffy to come do something. And what does that say about the league? Ball sent long.
So hold on. When Low and the brother did have the entanglement, nobody not get no card?
No, Low kick him on and Batty and get no card. All right, and regarding Low position, the position I need for competition, or is it just guaranteed?
For Low?
Yeah.
What is Low's position?
Centre back.
So
I am not playing lower midfield. I'm not doing it.
So, but who is the better, like, where's the competition coming from?
Well, I mean, this is your recruitment drive. Every position on this team should be open competition now.
Yo, you know,
I don't remember say Leon Bailey up on the field still.
wait,
Box cover, them
but
can't
just
take a-
above to say, I want the best game Leon Bailey ever play for Jamaica. I know you're going to say,
No, he's playing well. He played well.
Right.
Or, but in that first half, he did quite well. So, I mean, Paul Hall have one more sub remaining. Just take off Leon Bailey. Make him get a resounding applause, a round of applause from the fans. Right, Junior?
I agree.
Free kick to the
But like, he
Reggaeboyz.
want to score a free kick, he want to score a second goal first.
Yeah, Leon Bailey, I move like a Messi at Barcelona. I'm going to take every kick, every
hold on.
corner,
So
every free kick, every penalty. I am going to take.
What child back there? Me know this a kicker.
Oh, so now Zemenes is taking. Weird. Oh, Leon Bailey gave that one up to Zemenes. Tariq Zemenes.
All right.
Junior,
Some
the
bar.
youth, yeah,
You're what
17.
Marcus said now. Hey, Ballchat, the moment I heard about CONCACAF getting an extra spot, I said the GFF should invest in the under 23s and 17s for 2026. Why? Well, go in there, Tafari.
For a play hopscotch. What?
Hey,
One need to take shot, man. I
such
guess
a
if no one
big
get wet
brother,
up.
such a big brother. A play like him two of them have salt on it.
You play hopscotch. All right, we'll get to your question in a minute. Or it's coming in a minute. Regarding 2026. Um, Honduras pushing.
Marcus a 3-2 Honduras a win.
Score update. Costa Rica leading USA 2-0, Mexico 2-0, Panama 1-0 over Canada. Canada man them still a party. Junior, you want to talk about this thing now, or we just wait till after the game?
But what?
About the 2026, because a listener brought up the extra spot.
Yeah, Marco, bring it up.
Oh, okay. Big up, Marco.
Cameron says wishful thinking, and I agree with Cameron because GFF. I did send out an official request to GFF to come join the show, and we're not getting a response yet. But
GFF now go on the show, brother. Them the man I mean, Speed will go on the show. Speed will follow. We know, I mean, big up to Mr. Speed, but we know I Ricketts want talk.
But you already don't have any fans in the stand, right? If me are Jamaica, me tell everybody at Jamaica, say, look, at 2026 we look towards right now, you know. So we're gonna do what America do. You're gonna build a young side with some man where you know definitely going to be off age in 2026 and them committed to football. We don't know how you're gonna find a committed man them to football, but them committed to football. And we're gonna build a side. Yeah, we'll get some beat up, but it's for the greater good. So what we're gonna play some competitive practice game, and the rubric is going to be we're getting ready for this tournament, which is Nations League. We're getting ready for this tournament, which is Gold Cup. And we expect a good showing in the Nations League, in the Gold Cup. But prior to that, we'll play some tough game or we'll get some boss ass. But we're building a side. But I love to the man them say that.
Yeah. No, we have to be careful about 2026, you know. They expand the pool to 48 teams, right?
Right. Watch it. I didn't even know that. Go down the low.
Watch it. What the? Defender clean him. Watch it. You see, a gimmicks ball game, the man of football family, Damian Lowe decided to try to dribble around people and we're going to look at goal himself. Yo. See, man, I play for the crowd, all right?
People, you know what it's going to be like? It's going to be like a Sunday ball game when you know 8:30 without the light on the field. So by 8 o'clock,
last goal win.
Dark.
Last goal win.
So at a short time, everybody just go out there and do a thing. And them kind of ball game I play right now.
Defender come across and clean him out though.
Whap him, man.
So for 2026, 6 spots including the hosts CONCACAF get.
Right.
And the 3 hosts, Canada, Mexico, and US.
Right.
So then there's 3 spots left, that's all.
Well, hold up on Canada because remember Canada wishy-washy, you know. So we can't look on them and say them have a good year this year and think that this is going to be the norm. Remember Canada cannot show up and just lay an egg next World Cup qualification.
So I mean, in in reality, yeah, in my bias mind, Jamaica bias mind, Jamaica should make the 2026 World Cup, but the evidence say otherwise.
No, Jamaica shouldn't make the 2026 World Cup. And if GFF have sense, it's just going to be, yo, we're committed to Paul Hall.
Junior, you just say if JFF have sense.
Me know. Me know.
Okay.
So what
Me
like?
just remind you what you said.
Yeah. Oh, me don't wonder if the Honduras coach shave him head.
Long ball into the.
And you mean, Lou?
So Reggaeboyz will wrap up this campaign.
For Germany and the Canada team all, me agree. Canada, and we don't know, you can't forecast 4 years. Just like we really can't forecast 4 years of Jamaica either. But that's the beauty of the Nations League. And so the Nations League, it going to keep a team current. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, and you cannot ignore teams like Curacao, who, the work that Gustinik is doing down there. Because they didn't make some noise in the first round. You cannot ignore teams like Haiti. You can't ignore them teams there. So, US, Canada, and Mexico
oh, yeah, go ahead.
automatically get 3 spots before hosting.
Right.
It's a dogfight for the other 3. Roy Simpson said on Ballchat, big up to Roy Simpson. Wait, Roy Simpson still a manager of the Reggaeboyz?
Yeah, man.
Big up to Roy Simpson wherever you're there in our world, family. Big up yourself. Roy Simpson said on Ballchat that a part of this campaign was to project and prepare for the next campaign. This was when they were, looking at scout, bringing players and stuff. But I don't know if that plan got tear up,
It got tear up because half of the money, what? So what was Javon Watson doing in this campaign? If you look to the next campaign, that don't make no sense.
Yeah. You got desperate, Junior. Things go wide and the coach said, well, I go for who I know I can rely on.
Right.
Free kick to Honduras. Dying moments of extra time. Ball sent into the box. And Damian Lowe headed it away. Where's the Damian Lowe said, yo, when now I give up sharp lock.
Yo, he's the only one that's him lucky because the rest of the players played a offside line.
Yeah, rest of the man play offside trap.
And he would have been offside.
Ball into the box. Headed in. Mad dash players collision down in the box. 2 Jamaican players are down and a Honduran player is also down.
Yo, the same brother will give you the penalty. Come on and foul Ravel.
No, the brother they off. I feel him brother this now, Junior.
Oh,
because it's off.
Oh, ballad black man enough. So.
Yeah, but all ballad black man look alike, brother.
All ballad black Honduran look alike.
It's me, I say, see that.
Hey, what? Sorry, Jada Pinkett, I'm sorry. That all of them look alike. I'm sorry, Jada. Will, big up yourself, Will.
Big up. Reggaeboyz about to win their second game. Referee blow it off now, and that's it.
Yo, referee, your shots need to be a little bit bigger, man. You can't Jamaica on big Paramount Plus with tight shot. Man, come on from the TV, man.
Congrats to Paul Hall for picking up his first victory as the head coach of a men's senior team. All right, I could mark the one that down. Where's the stats book? Find the stats book now. Mark the one that down, Junior.
So if Paul Hall gets fired, if Paul Hall's contract is not renewed, he's going to be leaving as a winning coach.
And he's the most what do you mean winning coach? In percentage,
Win him last game.
He's not winning coach. In percentage, is still losing.
Benton, just work with the rhetoric, no man.
Not working with
Yeah,
the rhetoric.
you're coming like, come on, someone.
About the rhetoric. Um, so tomorrow, so midnight tonight, in contract up, and let's see how if you are giving Paul Hall a contract now, Junior, and it seems like the sentiment is that you want Paul Hall to stay on.
Yes.
You said one time you said Nations League or Gold Cup. Now you see in what 6 or 7 games, you have seen 7 or 6 games with him in charge. Still Gold Cup, or you want to give him more time out?
No. It's Nations League. He should. We in Zone B, so we should come out on top in the Nations League. That's the expectation, right?
But the Nations League draw not done yet, so we don't
It
know.
no matter Benton. If Jamaica is what the seventh best team in CONCACAF right now, based on the World Cup qualification, right? So if you're the seventh best team, you're supposed to win your zone in the Nations League. And if you look up and I say, I don't know. I am not privy to the conversations that happen between the GFF and the coach. But we should be honest with each other. Yo, Mr. Hall, we don't want to hear about a third place. We don't want to hear about it. We're supposed to win the nation, our division in the Nations League. Full stop. Okay. That is the expectation.
That will send them to the semi-final if they win of the CONCACAF regional competition. So, that's it, Junior. This campaign has, well, at least we ended on a high.
Yeah, but let's put a bow on the campaign. I am still going to maintain that this is the most talented team I have ever seen Jamaica put together in my eyes. The most talented team. So I'm very disappointed at the outcome. I was at least expecting a playoff berth. I was expecting them to finish fourth and go to the playoffs, and against New Zealand anything can happen, right? So
I mean, do we know if CONCACAF is playing New Zealand? Yeah.
I think so. New Zealand win them. That was the final.
Yeah, New Zealand is in their playoff, but I'm not sure if
they win the playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if FIFA has made the draw yet for the intercontinental playoffs.
So
because remember, Peru is in a playoff.
Peru, yes.
Peru and so there are 4 continents, right? That will 4 regions will. So right. I don't.
Yeah, my apologies.
Yeah, but you're saying that your takeaway is that the team should have finished fourth.
Yeah, the team couldn't get out of their own way. We couldn't get out of our own way, and that is what hurt us the most. It's not like the side them beat we up we went to Azteca in game 1, right? Now looking back at it, Mexico is not the Mexico of old. But we went to Azteca and should have left with a point, right?
Yeah.
Panama ran us off the field twice. Fine. Javan East should have scored against Costa Rica, right?
Yeah.
All of these games that were played, that how much points were left on the table, we can't look back and say, oh, Jamaica wasn't in that top 4 quality. This shine the light on organization. It shine the light on the infrastructure. It shine the light on the coaching staff. It shine a light on everything except the football that was played on the field. And that to me is disappointing. It's disappointing that we sit down and put more time in watching football, in supporting Jamaica. It feels like than the GFF put into the side. That's how it feels to me.
It feels like.
And it's disappointing. It's very disappointing. But Bex, man.
Yeah, man. Me know what say back. Overall, final standing as the games have come to a close. For CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers 2022, Panama defeated Canada 1-0. Of course, USA lost to Costa Rica. Costa Rica won that game 2-0. Mexico defeated El Salvador 2-0. And of course, the Reggaeboyz won. Standing final, match day 14 standing. Canada and Mexico wrapped up on 28 points. Costa Rica and the US wrapped up on 25 points. Panama finished out on 21 points. Jamaica 11, El Salvador 10, and Honduras down the bottom on 4.
But by then, you realize after all those, like Jeremy and say, yeah, them rob win the US game, doing into the same thing.
That was the Damian Lowe.
Damian Lowe goal, yeah.
Yeah, the Damian Lowe header, right?
You know, even after all of that, the difference is double in points.
Yeah, even after. I mean, there was just too many errors along the way. Too many errors throughout this entire campaign.
And it's too many off the field errors, man. Yo, we sat down on Ballchat, and couple years ago, when I looked, God, I'm going to toot my one hand right now. I sat here on the show and said, I like what Greg Berhalter is doing with that young US team. I'm going to tell you something, people. The best US team has not played a CONCACAF World Cup qualification game as yet. We have not seen Reina Pulisic, McKinney, where Mexico won the name? Your little Barcelona right back. Sergio Des. We have not seen all of them play together one game in the World Cup qualification yet. Arena is coming back off an injury. And America, I can't, and Pepe, America have qualified, I would say comfortably. I'm going to say comfortably. With a B side. I'm telling you this right now. And when you laugh after me, Sean laugh after me. A two side me carry a World Cup. Brazil, and me carry America for get kicked out of the semifinals. I'm telling you this right now.
Just to update the listener, big up come on for this info. And you're right, Junior. The playoff, the draw took place, the intercontinental playoff draw took place. Costa Rica will play New Zealand.
Timothy Weah. Yeah. Musa.
Yeah.
We not see that side they play together yet, you know.
And then Peru will play the fourth place winner in Asian AFC region.
Yeah. And Marcus, who is your MVP for Jamaica through the qualifiers? It's a tough question. Mine is Blake. No, actually it's not tough. Mine is Blake.
Speedy Williams.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good
well,
one.
Thanks for your approval, Junior.
That's a good one.
Speedy Williams. Speedy Williams it's probably been the only constant in this entire campaign.
I agree.
I mean, is that not to take anything away from Anthony Grant? In fact, I think there were games when he played double pivot. Well, not he. I mean, the other coach. The top of player, both Grant and Speedy, you know. Right. So Speedy has been a constant. Right. If he continues to grow, Jamaica, no, granted, we don't want to put too much burden upon him. I mean, you want to make his part also viable to competition, healthy competition. Because we don't want a man feel to them can just forward and just get them game and just show up, you know. But Speedy Williams is my MVP.
Come on, say have to be Antonio, doing to Speedy Williams, Jeremy into the number 2 youth, that's Greg Leigh. Marcus said Blake. Come on to Speedy has been good. I just don't know how he's a lifelong USL player. Like how is he still in the USL? Yo, the man comfortable. And come on to Speedy is old Benton. Devon is 29 years old. I'm gonna make an argument why I would put Blake over Speedy Williams, right?
Yeah.
The reason why is it feel like so long ago. But remember the voice note them that was leaked. for Jamaica,
Yeah.
the Reggaeboyz, right?
Yeah.
Remember going go play in the Middle East or wherever they go play, Serbia,
When I played Saudi Arabia.
Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia, and then the team said we're not playing a game. Remember
We played Saudi.
all remember all of this chaos were going around the team, right? And through it all, you have 11 players that show up and play for Jamaica. Through it all, I can't tell who don't like hoop on the field. Through it all, right? And that's a testament to professionalism. That's a testament to players staying the course. I'm not going to give that to Blake. I'm going to give it to him.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, go hard for your Blake MVP.
No, but better. All right. This is, all right. This is my last time I'm going to reference the 98 campaign. When that 98 side qualified for the World Cup and the man them went to the World Cup, right? Remember when Jamaica play against Argentina, some man wear armband, some man wear armband. You remember that? The local man them, the man them that played through the whole campaign wore an armband. The other players did. It was evident. Everybody at Jamaica sit down and say, yo, why Shorty Malcolm have on an armband and why Marcus Gill have on an armband? Why Fitzroy Simpson have on an armband and why Robbie Earl have on an armband, right? We knew the fractures were happening within the team. And I think this qualification run, I think the team has an opportunity to even have more disharmony. But we don't hear about it.
You hear leak audio. What more
No,
disharmony than that?
the leak audio was before the World Cup campaign really started.
Yeah, but I in my assessment, I think that led to the mistrust, the relationship between the JFF and the players went further south from that thing.
Right.
And then the campaign just like it didn't have this, because you have, and I think I said this recently, you have to be on the same page. Remember after the leak audio, then there's discussions about money. Then President Ricketts step on a recruitment campaign. The amount of players when me hear Ricketts step on Sportsmax, European players were call him and said they want to come to play for Jamaica. The Mari Gray, up to now him can't reach. Where the other one to play for Newcastle? Jamal Lascelles. And so that I think was a major issue.
Right.
It was very unprofessional whoever leaked the audio. But regardless, it gives you an insight into also like how bad things are. Because a man say, yo, you think a party shop we are run? It's just and yo. Most underperformed player for you this campaign, Junior. The player who had a lot of expectations coming in, but did not deliver constantly, or did not rise to the level.
Judah Flemings.
Junior Flemings.
The easy answer is Leon Bailey. That's the easy answer. But I think I'm going to give it more to Junior Flemings because the potential that Junior showed in the Gold Cup, right? I expected more from him in the World Cup qualifications. And it's not a knock against Junior Flemings. Big up Junior Flemings. He's been on the show and we rate him. I rate him to the ground. But I expected more from him. I expected a balanced play on the wing. And Junior Flemings, especially coming off the bench, was supposed to bring a change of pace, right? So come on as some unfair to Flemo. Maybe, all right. Let me pull it back. Taxi Lawrence. Don't
No,
put,
you're unfair to Taxi.
huh?
You're unfair to Taxi.
The whole left wing then, backside. Anybody will play left wing for Jamaica, on that chief.
Yo, you know, cut down your mouth, man. Make it talk and keep it moving,
No,
man.
no, but
I'm on that Junior Fleming agent.
no. But the thing with Jamaica is this.
And no, we're not cut this still.
See
But
one good one there? Do we enter Bobby Reed?
Bobby Reed. I didn't
damn
remember
good one.
about him. Jaja. Yo, I don't want to take a cake.
That one, yeah. That one that we do it. Bobby Reed.
Yes.
Marcus and Leon.
Lamar Walker.
No, Lamar Walker unproven. Lamar Walker unproven. Well, Lamar Walker
I will say Damian Lowe. And here's why. And this is probably, some people said it's that bit harsh. Damian Lowe needs to mature a little bit. And he's an elder and I think right now. Sometimes some of them games, I expected more leadership from him. And maybe I'm the dumb one if I expect that from him. As someone who's on the field, you know, Andre Blake can steer in a goal all him want and casa and a short man. The goal against El Salvador in the 80th minute. Remember, I said Jamaica give up goals at the death, you know. That was a chronic problem in the Tapa with more rain, you know, giving up goals at the death. We're not going to say Alva's fault because we know we don't expect much from him. But Damian Lowe, as a man who I regard as a good defender, I expected to kind of shepherd the troops round the back and make sure nothing no go in late in those games. El Salvador would roll down free, Maria Pan Lowe, and with the other one, with Liam Moore. 3 of them turn up there, and none of them. In Azteca, when the brothers score, Lowe and Alva stand up there. Nobody did that. It's a bit harsh, but you need your big name players, so to speak. The men who have been through the trenches to step up and show themselves and say, yo, brother, this lock off. We are going to Jamaica one, no goal and score.
You need the leadership.
Yeah. And Lowe, no, I expected a little bit more because that game against El Salvador, you come away with your 3 points. You go my yard with your 3 points. The World Cup qualifying campaign looks a lot different for you going into the other games.
Right. And especially, because remember, Panama was a team that we were chasing.
Yes.
I remember we said that Panama locked, stock, and in line for the 4th spot. So we should be chasing Panama. Then Costa Rica came and overtake us. Then we said, no, we should be chasing Costa Rica first. But we never saw Panama stumbling the way they did. So it makes Jamaica's stumbles look even worse. Because Panama ran you off the field twice, and you still had a chance if you are just taking care of your business.
Because, all right, look what Costa Rica really did, you know. Costa Rica, you know, and we call them streetwise all they want, you know, street smart or whatever. They pretty much just say, you know, make them boy they run go on. Make them do what they do. We just want to hang around this group right on our 4th round or so. We don't want to get too far from it. We know what's coming down the stretches. We can depend on our leaders and to carry through. Joel Campbell, Brian Ruiz, Kayla Navas. And you need your leaders. I was a bit disappointed with Damian Lowe. Knowing that that's his defense. He marshal the troops run about this.
But all right, so come on, say Damian is not the only one in the back line still, just a tad bit too wild at this stage. He's physical, but sometimes it gets the best of him. Marcus said Alvas wild like oats. Teammates always have to be clean up his mistakes. He can go now. Come on, say can only control what he can control. And love, yo, glad you like me, cause woo. But all right, so look,
And all right, and let me
Sean,
try to respond a little bit. Sorry that to come on, Simon. He's not the only one in the back.
right.
Sorry, June. He's not the only one in the back. And the reason why all them other youth they know who the Liam Moores and maybe Mariapa is a more senior player. Yes, a more, but Mariapa all man, I'm not really expecting to play this many minutes in this run. What I would hope a Damian Lowe would have shown me in this campaign is just say, yo, this is my defense line. These are the criteria for playing at this line. When you come forward down the stretch, every man, sharp lock. When Tati Brown a lock shop, we are watch ball a bush and Tati Brown a lock shop. You can hear him and tell man say, yo, every man, mark. And till this day, I can't get this image out of my head. The goal or roll down score in El Salvador in a 88 minute or 86 minute. So it's just.
But then, say, come on, ask a question now. Answer me. At this point, have you seen growth from Damian, or is it the same old, same old?
Big up to him, agent. Can we know him, agent? And agent, our brethren, big up yourself. The immaturity have to go, man. It has to go. It has to go. And I think that the immaturity is limiting the growth.
All right, but all right. Big up the agent and
Big up the agent.
big up the agent. And what have to do what we have to do, right? So I am going to be that guy, and I'm going to say this. And we are the agent. We are the agent talk all the time. I'm gonna be that guy. When the voice note come out, and such player is calling for more money, this is where the JFF can look back now and say, well, such and such guy, you had the opportunity to stake a claim to that money, right? But
Yeah.
better take himself.
No, me have to call the agent.
Yo, I'm gonna say, when you get the opportunity to stake your claim and say this is proof. Here is my resume saying that I should get X. And you lay an egg like that, and if we're still questioning, if come on, you have to go come in to come on. So, and me alone I get cussing later. When come on, I call and I say, are we surprised? Then I heard this money talk, just throw that out the window. Because if we are sitting here questioning, are we seeing growth? How are we then talking about getting more? You get if it's one thing we can say about the Reggae Girls is they bet on themselves and they won that bet, right? The Reggaeboyz has bet on themselves how many times and has lost that bet. So how many times should we go around and say, all right, we're going to bet on ourselves. Are so much things you not forgive? We're not supposed to run out of house money now. So it's a harsh, but we're putting a bow on it. And once we put the bow on it, we just dash it into the river. Because again, nobody remembers the 2022 campaign. Nobody going to remember the 2018 campaign. And just one campaign everybody remember, 1998. No, but 4 years from now, we're going to forget. We're going to forget what El Salvador go bent and talk about. So we're just putting a bow on it, and this is a conversation that needs to be had. I would hope that Paul Hall will sitting there with the players right now and saying, look, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. We are not the 7th best team in CONCACAF. This is not the 7th best roster in CONCACAF. You are easily the 4th best roster in CONCACAF, and you have underachieved 3 spots. 3 teams have overachieved above you as far as we are concerned. Or 2 teams, whatever it want. So look at yourself in the mirror and be honest with yourself. Who want to take part in the next World Cup campaign? Right? That's the question. Who is committed to the next World Cup campaign? And if you say you're committed, let's put a bow upon this learning experience, dash it in the water, and let's move forward. Come on
Yeah.
to so Antonio come play Nations League and Gold Cup. Antonio doesn't factor in Jamaica anymore. If I am Paul Hall, Antonio about a forward.
Well, I mean, all right. So it depends now. I mean, for me personally, uh, if 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 Leon Bailey had like a sound the other night, which I thought was very unprofessional, if that sound was directed towards Mikel Antonio, as some has suggest as said, and we don't know if true or not, then whatever need to get resolved. Because I think those players, if them, I mean, because you have World Cup, there are things that Antonio can teach. Would I say Atafarai, but I mean, maybe a young Daniel Green, right? Or the young Shamar Nicholson. Because I think I heard Shamar Nicholson said something like he tried to spend time around Mikel Antonio when he's there. Or someone said that. Because you want, yeah, I might try get as much information from the ones who have gone further up and Mikel, and it doesn't get much bigger than Mikel Antonio, right? Well, maybe Leon Bailey say, well, me, but you get what I'm saying. So I would bring Mikel Antonio because, of course, if he's committed and he want to play the games, forward. But there has to be a one all-in-one objective. You can't have no man like a sound about ego over there. So well, maybe a tapper, him there like a sound for. We cannot have them sort of issues in the camp.
But you say, yeah, I agree. And that, to me, that's two different things. Because what that show me now is a lack of leadership. Because
Yes. So this team is really crying out for somebody to take the helm and lead them.
right, a
And
real, real leadership too, not
yes,
ordained leadership.
yes, not Andre Blake, leader in name.
No. Blake, I don't. I think Blake has leadership qualities, but I don't
I
think
think he's decent.
but
He's
I
decent.
don't think he have leadership clout though.
Yeah, I think he's decent. Because this team needs somebody that can rally the groups, rally the troops. And in order to rally the troops, you have to be able to have clout or have something over the troops.
So, but so hear this though then, and there's a conversation happening where Dwayne is saying, if English player want to play, them need to come in early. Come on, agree and say exactly come in and them can gel. And come on, say Blake don't want babysit aside. Now, maybe this is just conniving Junior's mind. But you know what I would do? I would give Ravel the captaincy.
Why? What has he earned? What has he done?
It's not about what he has done, but it's what he can do for me. Because
What can he do,
if
Junior?
Ravel is the captain of my national team, he is going to come and play for us. And if Ravel is coming to play for us, he is going to bring the English troops with him. And come on is saying Ravel not to come back in the rebuilding. Come on. Ravel is the holding midfielder for the 2026 World Cup campaign. Now, I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, no, don't make them proclamation that. Junior 26 is 4 years away from now.
How old is Ravel?
What, 29?
Yes.
So I'm at 33 and at 26.
Yes. He is our holding midfielder.
So
Cargill was 37 or 36.
Who?
Cargill. And Ravel, don't let me say it, Mentan. Don't let me say it.
All right, calm down with the Ravel thing.
Don't let me say it, Mentan. Don't let me say it, but you know what I want to say, but now I say it.
Well, you can say it, but calm down with the Ravel thing.
I'm just, no, what for you is strategy on Sykes, right? Because the problem now is this. This is the problem. If Jamaica have a homebred captain, right? He's going to play in all the games. Nations League, whatever, right? There's no guarantee the Englishman them are far from Nations League. Even when the Nations League is happening during a FIFA date, right? But if I give the captaincy to an English, one of the English foreign baller them, and say, yo, brother, you're the captain, forward to the side, right? Because if it's one thing we see on the field is Ravel is very demonstrative. Me don't know if him saying anything of leadership quality, but he is very boisterous on the field. He is known. You see him communicating with everybody, right? You see him getting in the fracas with everybody. The problem with having a goalkeeper as a captain, they are not up in the middle of the field getting involved in the communication. So him have to rely on them deputies. So Leon Bailey can be captain, in my opinion. I will give it to Ravel.
I mean, I don't. I rather if that's the choice, then I'll just rather keep it with Blake.
No, but we're losing that interaction up in the field. We're losing that ability. All right, look at it this way. If Damien,
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to have the captaincy armband to foster that interaction or that that remonstration in the middle of the
no,
field. Rather
no,
than do it today without the captaincy.
no, but having the captain armband give you a little bit more respect from every player, right? So Ravel, not Ravel, whoever, who else we can say can be captain? Speedy, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean I think with Speedy, I don't know if you want to burden him with the weight of captaincy.
All right,
Because
so
him still I try be the best version of himself. And we might have some things that need to still work on.
come on and say if World Cup play in US, you will be without your capo Ravel Jr. Come on, either come back with this. Can Ravel play in the USA?
Yeah, because I'm not playing no games, yeah.
Yeah, but we all know if Jamaica go to World Cup, he will play. Come on, come
Well,
on.
so the I don't know. I mean, but there are a lot of players out a road there who, let's see if Paul Hall is really genuine about this assessment, because there were players that we thought that Kappa overlooked for right or wrong that a franchise. Now, Paul Hall said him have a clean slate and every man potentially have a chance. I mean, I would love to see Kevin Lambert get some chances in that midfield. I mean, and don't call back Lamar Walker until him can figure out himself and probably move on from Miami Fusion. I think Lamar needs time to steer and be a better version of himself. This come play for Jamaica, some on the bench and then come on the field and play 15 minutes. Well, but granted, those appearances also potential could help to a transfer too, right? So
That's the next. That's the next thing too. This appearance of this cap forget transfer foolishness. I'm sorry, national team is that's not what the national team is for, and that's something.
yeah, no, that forget runway. Too many agents are stipulate them player forget card.
Right.
Forget. Yeah, no, that for runway.
And that was, I think that was one of Tapper's Achilles heel.
Well, yeah, that was an Achilles heel of the previous coach. Let's see if it will be Achilles heel of this coach.
So we have enough players where you don't need to be forced for player man, and I think Paul Hall is disconnected enough from the players. He's disconnected enough from Jamaican society. From my distant perspective, where you don't have to worry about public pressure. Just play who you think can play ball. And
Yeah.
that is something what me wants him. When the Jamaican national team is not an employment agency. And a Kelly services. It's sound away. But this is where, and this is if JFF had sense, them build some form of pipeline with the local teams, with the local coaches, where them can get the proper international exposure and get the youth them exposure nationally, internationally that way. It should not be through a practice game for Jamaica. That should not be the goal for a practice game. It makes no sense that they'll run a practice game and try to get a youth a contract overseas. That's not the goal. The goal is that we're getting prepared for a tournament. So if you are good enough to play for us, come play for us and we're getting ready. This is the goal. We have a tournament 8 months from now, 10 months from now. Games are at a premium. We are preparing for this tournament. So we don't want to bring in a one man now and we're going to hear back from that man for the next 3 years. Them things that need to stop.
Yeah, yeah. So we have U20 tournaments coming on, tournament coming on in July. I would love to see Paul Hall actively, now granted, provided that he's still in charge after tomorrow or whatever, actively involved. I know Marcel Gill is the coach, but Paul Hall need to be actively involved in that whole process. Screening who get called, coaching them, tactics, running tactics with Marcel Gill. So Paul Hall, in fact, if JFF want milk everything out of Paul Hall right now, them just because right now, you know, him have some time for him hand. Other than put in, you know, get the tapes of his last games and do some analysis. Him have time for him hand.
Right.
Pivot, focus on the U20 players, and he needs to be actively involved. Actively involved.
I agree.
And so the players that he sees in that U20 setup that really stand out, bring them forward in the national team. Hopefully you can find 5 or 6 good players. And that is a core. You keep them playing together and then you start kind of, you know, bring that core up in the team and stay together.
No, what kind of messages in the chat? Hold on, let me see if we can ban that person.
Waiting for Junior to read the message. I guess
No,
the
I'm
message
not read the message, but block it.
Okay.
You see how we're powerful? hey, come on. But like how Cupboard says, you know, Cupboard, you need to give Ruth a Will Smith special. I don't advocate violence against women. By my hand, I will send my sister in Cupboard for send out the ears and just fire a big box for that. Ruth, move off of my life.
Yeah, man. But I mean, ultimately, right now is just a field campaign. Congrats to the teams that made it. I mean, Canada, big up to themselves. Big up. Alphonsa Davis, Jonathan David, and Tejan Buchanan, big up on yourself. Atiba and the whole family. John Herdman, big up. And big up to Uncle Sam. I mean, them gone, you know, they returned after 2018 failure. You know, many of us were saying, well, is Greg got the job on nepotism and
He did.
Yeah, but yo, you can hire your friend all you want. I have no problems with you hire your friend, you know. As long as that friend is delivering.
Not only that, Benton, he kept the job on nepotism.
Yeah, well, he might deliver.
No,
I mean,
remember he went through the patch. Everybody a call for fire.
Winning percentage is up. Them in our World Cup, they return after the massive failure in 2018. Yeah. Tata Martino and Mexico. Mexico side that don't look good.
I think the Mexican fan base, I think reality not really setting for them yet that CONCACAF this is not your grandfather's CONCACAF. This CONCACAF is filled with landmines. Your teams not going to roll over and play dead just because you're near Mexico. Just because they're not doing that. These teams are forwarding with intent. So get used to it, Mexican fans. With Nations League, all of these teams are getting competitive matches that they never got before. So what we are seeing with the balancing of CONCACAF is a derivative of the Nations League, which I am going to pat myself on the back again and say, when Nations League was announced, I said it. It's going to be great for CONCACAF. And
Yeah,
we're seeing it. We're definitely seeing it.
yeah. But I mean, and this is, I guess the door might be closed on those two players. Carlos Vela and Chicharito. Carlos Vela is a general, and for whatever differences or whatever the issues are, they can't seem to figure them out. But I don't think you know is a baller. And Chicharito has been scoring goals left, right, and center still. And I Chicharito is miles away than Funes Mori. I mean, and Funes Mori is deputized when Raul Jimenez went through his major injury.
Right.
And so and I don't know if Raul is back to his old self. So I mean, because when you pick up that nasty injury, it's so let's see. Do you think Tata will be the one, taking them to the World Cup or coaching them in the World Cup?
It was the last.
Because and the reason why I ask is that he was brought in as a highly compensated coach. He was
Right.
brought in with a lot of expectation.
And it was the last World Cup when Hector whatever his name to take over right before the campaign, right?
I don't even remember.
Yeah,
Can't
the
remember.
last World Cup, Mexico they fired them coach and bring in even after qualifying. The Tata thing, I think he has enough clout as an Argentinian national with coach Messi and blah blah blah. I think he has enough clout where they might give him the World Cup at least. I don't think they will fire him prior to the World Cup because who else is out there with a better CV that they going to bring in? And to make it worse, a better CV in the Christmas. You can't bring in a club coach, right? Because any club coach you bring in is what I'm going to say. Oh, we're not working for the first half of the season. Which club coach I get fired? Or, you know what I'm saying? So I think Tata Martino might be he might be blessed that we're having a Christmas World Cup. If it was a summer World Cup, then definitely I move on from him.
Okay.
But it wouldn't surprise me though.
Yeah, before we go on, your honest assessment of this US team. I mean, there's a lot of expectation on this team going into this World Cup. I mean, I know it's early days to start looking ahead, but I mean, they have a lot of talent. Lot of talent.
This, it's
All right, this is a dress rehearsal for
it's
2026.
a dress rehearsal for 2026. Watch out for 2026. This
And when you say watch out, what do you mean?
they are coming to try to win the World Cup.
They're coming to, yeah, well, ultimately they want to try and win it. Yeah.
2026. I think they're targeting 2026 to win the World Cup.
Okay.
I really do. And I'm telling you guys right now, I expect them to lose in the semifinals. I really do.
Okay.
I think
Bruce Arena's team went to what? The quarterfinal?
semis. What I think it was semis in Korea.
I don't even remember.
I want to say it was the semifinals and in the Korean World Cup. And that was the one. Was it Germany that beat them?
I think that was maybe the quarterfinals one. I don't remember USA making a semifinal.
One of they make a final. It might be quarters, but
Make a what? A semifinal?
I wanted to say it was the semis, but maybe it's quarterfinals, and they should have played in the semis. 'Cause I think it was Germany. They play against, and they should have beat Germany.
Yeah, I remember. I remember the Germany game. And let me quickly.
That was 2006, right?
Yes, 2006.
No,
Um,
no, that 2006 was Italy.
Quarterfinals they go in 2002.
That was it.
That's the best performance.
The Korea, yeah, yeah. That was the Korea one. No, that was
Um,
yeah, that's Korea.
in yeah, in 94 round of 16, 98 group stage, 2002 quarterfinals, 2006 the group stage, 2010 and 14 round of 16.
Yeah, so it's quarterfinals.
Okay, and did not qualify and then qualify. Um, Junior Reggae Boys have a whole heap of work for them. It's just like you said, the gap is closing on Mexico. The gap are closed, man.
Yeah,
Guys,
we
yo,
even with a lot of teams.
eh?
We're even with a lot of teams, but the formula that we have is we have a pipeline of bringing in foreign based players, and it's accepted as the norm. So a lot of players that play overseas, if them have a little Jamaican heritage in them, they know at least Jamaica is accepting them. So that is one advantage that we have that we should not lose. So,
All right, see that.
but
Yes, I. Yeah, man, I that. Reggae Girls, April 9th. Boy, we're pivoting to a winning side. April 9th, Reggae Girls take on what, Cayman Islands. And then was it April 12th, they take on Dominican Republic. So we're going to watch along for
definitely
those.
watch along. Yeah.
Yeah, because right now we can't bother with the people, can't bother with the Reggae Boys. Good thing that they won tonight. Yeah, Cayman Islands, April 9th and April 12th, Dominican Republic.
What time? April 9th?
April 9th, 8 p.m. It's Saturday, 8 p.m. Tuesday, Dominican Republic, 7 p.m. Of course, many of us predicted that that's the decider. The winner of the group goes on to the next round, next round later in the summer.
Yeah, so watch out for the watch along for that. Big up Crime Minister, big up Crime Minister, big up family. Love the work Ballchat put in this campaign. Respect. And big up to everybody that stuck it through it with us this campaign. We can't really say much, but you guys support everybody that watch Ballchat and support us. You guys really help us build and continue to build a brand that we believe in, and we believe in it strongly because you guys that are watching right now, whether you're watching it live or you're watching it on replay, because you guys believe in us. That's why we continue to do what we do, and there's so much things coming on the horizon that when we see it, everybody that can watch it can know that you guys played a part in the growth of this show. So big up on yourself every time. A disappointing end to our World Cup campaign from a Jamaican perspective, but overall, CONCACAF showed that they are not your grandparents' CONCACAF. Then play some ball too, and that is great for the region and great for all the countries in the region to know that our football is getting better. So Benton, hey, that's enough.
Yeah, man. Club football this weekend again. So big up on yourself, all Liverpool fans. Big up on yourself, Manchester United. The beating continue
No,
this weekend.
my season done.
Big up on yourself. So regular show. All the man and ladies who have been waiting for the regular show to return. The regular show return this Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Recap of the week's major news in the world of football. We'll recap some of the teams that qualified this week for the World Cup, and we'll recap the weekend in EPL, La Liga, and everything.
And 1 hour show.
Yes, and 1 hour show because we'll play football. And even then, and I guess by then we'll have some finality and update, hopefully, on Paul's Hall. Whether he's on or he's gonna be going, let's see.
My prediction is no. My prediction is when I get an update until 1 week before Nations League game.
Well, the contract The contract supposed to be the end of the ten
Contract and risk of the game now play.
the
Anyway,
contract,
people,
you know.
you can follow us on Instagram right now at Ballchat Podcast, on Twitter at Ballchat1, on Facebook at Ballchat. You can email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. The full episodes are we need to fix that something. The full episodes are available on Twitch, YouTube, Apple, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher. I ain't that enough people. When I go out of bed, Jamaica kick out a World Cup officially done today. But America, Canada, Mexico move on. Costa Rica playing against New Zealand in the playoffs. While Jamaica will play FIFA. Yo, bedtime later.